You found a crater, a meteor. You found a meteor, and it was told to go seek out some guidance from the village elder. And now you are here, preparing for the adventure into the mountains. What shall the party do?
Uh, go up to the mountains.
To the mountains.
Okay, but like, did you prepare?
I mean, we did ask the leaders about supplies. They said yes, we can give some to you. So I guess we must wait for the supplies, then go.
I think I think they meant like you can go get them, but they'll be on the leaders.
Oh,
Like a voucher of sorts.
That they didn't actually give us.
yeah. So
No.
so we can go to some place and they'll just say, "I don't believe you."
Just go to a place.
What do we even need to grab?
Well, what do you need
Well,
for
if
the
it's on
mountains?
them, then I'm gonna go buy one of those diamonds.
I don't
I
don't
don't
think
think I
that's
have enough. It's like, oh, it's
I would
just in case.
just imagine that like the leaders probably like phoned ahead. And we're just like, hey, this group of adventurers are coming in. Give them anything on the house.
They have
We'll pick up the tab.
phones?
Which diamond?
Oh, dang it. I don't remember.
to buy a diamond or sell one.
Well, if we can buy anything we want with the voucher.
Anything within reason.
I mean, within reason, a diamond
Is a
is used
diamond
to
gonna help you?
resurrect us.
Touche.
I'll let the smarter ones go through with getting supplies.
Show would be pretty nonplussed about it. He would be basically say he's ready.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't need to eat, sleep, or drink. So.
All right. So y'all are gonna head out.
Winston is also prepared.
Let me turn Miss Carrie Underwood song off. Okay. All right.
Ew.
For the record, under normal circumstances, she would probably want to just confirm supplies, but this is not normal circumstances because he is feeling way too fucking cocky due to this crown.
Fair.
Did y'all like
Rest? Yes.
talk about that as a party?
No one asked me what it does.
Oh,
No one
okay.
has commented on me wearing it as of yet.
Also, don't know that you've been pilfering money.
I
When
caught
Winston
the little
sees you with
fairy
it.
trying to pickpocket me, but that didn't let that happen.
When Winston sees you, he'll compliment the crown on you, but otherwise makes no.
I mean, it is a nice looking crown. Like objectively speaking, it's pretty cool.
So you guys set off?
Shill would reply to the compliment and thank Winston and mention that it should come in handy. But I doubt Winston's too in tune with too many magical things, so that's where he leaves it at.
Oh.
I don't deal with magic, so I'll just assume it's good.
What is this magic you guys speak
You
of?
look not a purdy.
I'm ready.
I'll be right back.
Okay, so this is gonna be a bit of theater of the mind, okay? That's okay with you guys. Alright?
Alright.
When is it not?
Oh.
I'm not saying there's anything
when
wrong
we
with
ask Voss, can we just have like a white map, something, dude?
I mean, if we're going up in the mountains, it'll be snowy. That makes sense.
Well, I have a map for the mountain. It's just, I'll put the map that I found on. It's not really what I want. But just for the visual, of like freezing bullshit. There you go.
I see a black square.
I don't know why.
You didn't turn on You have
That's
daylight
weird.
on?
I do.
Are our,
Yeah.
are our tokens on here?
No.
Well, that would help, wouldn't it?
Well, I mean, if you have daylight on, we should be able to see it before you even put tokens on.
Yeah, it's weird. It wouldn't. Daylight is on. It's just not on.
Don't forget about our little fire friend.
Okay.
Because he's going to be here for a day. Why is my name not popping up now?
Did Bob say how long he was going to be?
No. He said he'd be back.
I like that your name is Mistress of Lore, but your picture is an old bearded man.
Well, that's the headmaster for Strixhaven. Hold on.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. You could. Yeah. You gotta scroll down there too.
No, I just have this as A, so it's the very first thing.
Also, we still have the music for the Velvet Embrace.
Oh yes. I
just
didn't have a
realized it was
song
still
for this
going.
one. How bad? Actually, I might have a song for this. Nah, I'm not gonna play DJ
You're-
right now.
I mean, if we're not putting out a video, you can just play Lord of the Rings music for all anyone cares. What's it matter, right?
At some point,
Well,
I was going to. Sorry, I'm lazy. I keep
Sorry, I'm
forgetting.
back.
Oh, welcome back. Okay, you ready?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So, leaving the safety of Aurora, you begin the arduous climb into the mountains. The path is treacherous with a mix of steep ascents, narrow ledges, and sudden drops. The wind howls through the passes, and each step must be placed with care. The thin air challenges your lungs, and the biting cold seeps into your bones. As you climb, the landscape opens up, revealing stunning vistas of the land below and the sky above you. So does your party do anything at this time?
I guess we move forward because we're traveling
Right,
up.
keep walking. Chugga 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 chugga
Or
chugga.
fly in your case.
Well, to be fair, this map is just for the visual.
Yeah.
So,
She'll be taking notes and making little minor rough sketches of the terrain and the path they're following.
okay.
Winston has comments about how similar this was to places he's been while he was in the military.
Oh. All right. So as you keep going, one of you takes a misstep of sorts, and a spray of stones clatters into the abyss below. The path here is treacherous, and you guys gotta keep your eyes out. So, after several hours of walking and climbing, the sun dips low, casting shadows. The temperature drops rapidly, and you need to find shelter. Okay, I would like some survival checks to look for a place to camp.
Lehman's tiny hut.
Oh,
I was wondering if you had that. I thought you did.
okay.
It's a temperature-controlled dome.
All right. That works too. Perfect. All right.
I still clicked by accident. Just, I already had a mouse hovering over it.
I mean, if someone wants to stay outside the dome on their own volition, she'll would allow it.
No, I'll go in the dome. I don't think I'm immune to cold.
It's not about being because
might be
cold weather effects and cold damage are different things. As we had to learn in Icewind Dale.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean your
Yep.
limbs can still get freezer burnt. Freezer burnt.
Winston joined the hut.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd be the hut would be opaque. I don't know, temperate, not like obviously not too cold, not too hot kind of thing. It says I can control like the lighting in there, but it's like dim lighting at best. It's like one of those you can barely see. You can see what you know. It's like a slightly amount of light where you can see what you're doing if you need to get up or grab your bag or whatever. But it's not enough light that would disturb sleep.
All right. Does the party do anything for the night?
Oh, sleep.
Like attune to anything, or read a book, or whatever?
Winston will read the Gastronomicon.
Oh, cool. What are you trying to do with it? Just read it?
Just perusing the recipes. I'm already attuned to it.
Oh, okay. Do you need the list again, or?
No, I've got it in my file.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, you guys still have that there. Okay.
Yep.
All right. If you guys do that, then you sleep through the night. A full rest type thing. Not that you guys did anything crazy.
Yeah, it was me spending a spell slot at the right before I took 4 hours to regain that same spell slot, while it still has 4 hours left to do.
What a eventful rest.
Well, that's the power of elves. Stuff like an 8-hour lasting thing, you can cast them right before you go to sleep, and you'll be fine.
Don't mind my 6.
Does that mean the little demon guy's gone now?
Yes. Sorry, demon.
That sucks. You didn't get to use him for anything.
That seems important.
Unfortunate, but not unforeseen.
Okay. So do you guys keep on going?
Do
Keep
we
on
see
keeping
any
on.
reason why we shouldn't?
All right. Sounds gooch.
Are we aware of where we're supposed to be going, or is there any path we're actually following, or are we just wandering around thinking that we're going the right way? Because it's not like we were given a map or anything.
He's got a point, you know.
Okay. Do we go that way?
Well, you guys did kind of get some sort of direction.
I know, but it was basically like, hey, you see the mountains up there? Go there, and it's like when we were nowhere near our actual starting point from the town, and it's like, wait, what?
You could just say that there is that we are following a like marked path that leads.
Still a car.
I do have pretty powerful survival, yeah.
You mean
I would like a roll from you
From what?
for history. Oh wow, nice. A 15. So you would recall that the elder of this village does live in the mountains. However, the path is not marked. But there are little tiny details to the path towards the home of this elder. So you just gotta keep your eyes peeled.
Does that mean you want perception checks?
Yes.
Nope.
Jesus.
It's a 9, not the 15. I forgot I switched it back.
Oh.
Too busy writing in my book, okay? I gotta get those angles like the riverbed over there we just passed by. We're overlooking and shit. I gotta get that in the picture. I gotta take the notes like the pathing we're going through and what we're going through. Yeah.
I swear, if the ADHD fairy is the one that finds the way, that's gonna be sad.
What about Winston?
What did he? Oh, he got it. Never mind. I didn't see his.
That would have been awesome.
He's like, oh, what's this thing?
the right way. Well, what? Well, how about that?
So, Winston, you see a trail, a tiny little trail of rocks that are in the pattern of they're in the pattern of an arrow, like going towards, that way.
That away. I guess that's.
All right, and as you continue to go that way,
Roll initiative.
you come across this, little. Can you see this?
Yes.
Okay. This little path,
Yeah.
passage.
Oh, there's plants growing up here. That's nice, at least.
Yeah, it's crazy.
With it being so cold up here, I'm surprised. Especially flowering plants like that.
They're probably magical. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I was gonna say it's not like our campaign has ever had dealt with anything magical in nature. That'd be so weird.
So weird.
Okay, so as you guys continue up here, you notice a shadow pass overhead.
The hedgehog?
No.
I-
Anyways,
Can we roll something to see if we recognize what kind of thing we saw?
yes.
And that would be.
I am thinking.
Okay.
I would say animal handling. No, yes, animal handling. No, nature. There we go. That
Animal
makes more
handling
sense.
or nature?
Yeah,
Well, I failed at both, which
yeah, I
is
see that.
usual.
Oh, look at that. The elf. Nice job, guys. Anyway, so you guys see a big ass griffin appear.
Peter?
No, its wings casting a brief respite from the relentless sun. It circles above you for a landing, and then it looks at you warily. What the hell did you roll?
Animal
Oh,
handling.
animal handling.
That did not go well.
So what do you do when you see this creature?
Does it seem like it's going to attack us if we get closer?
You could find out.
Yeah, get closer.
Okay.
She'll start sketching it in his book. He doesn't move as soon as it lands. He doesn't move. He doesn't take a single step. He just starts drawing.
Oh, you both move closer?
I moved like 2 steps closer.
Oh, okay. Well, you see it raises its talon like it's about to attack. Roll initiative.
Get ready for another shitty roll. See?
See,
Uh,
12. So shitty.
Okay, well, okay, like all of our things, like three of our things popped up at once, and I was like, what the fuck?
I'm so glad I have visual blessing.
Oh, well, hey, at least nobody rolled in that one. Nobody's getting disadvantage.
That's nice. All right, caw or whatever sound a griffin makes.
I guess.
He does have a bird head.
All right, Saws, what shall you do?
I burn 2 charges and they see my crown light up.
Oh,
Oh, I don't see that. I'm too far ahead.
you're really gonna do that?
He wants to test it out.
Okay, go ahead.
He's an intellectual kind of guy. He wants to experiment to see it in motion, to see it in action, kind of thing. You know.
All right.
$41 cold damage.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, it's Yeah, it takes 41 cold damage, and it's very surprised. It looks over at you like, the fuck?
Like, I initially I wasn't paying attention to it. Like, oh, wait a minute, there's a threat. Okay, that changes things. Like, I thought that guy was fucking holding the book. What the fuck? What the?
All right, is that all you're gonna do?
Uh, um, Chill would give it like kind of one of like a withering glare, kind of like, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. What? Kind of like look to him.
Haha, cold damage.
Like,
Iceberg.
pounds his chest a little.
Huh.
No, he's not. He wouldn't go that far.
All right, if that's your turn, then the
Yep, that's my
griffin.
turn.
Okay, it's pissed at you for real, man.
For real, for real.
For real. So it's gonna fly up over this way and land right there. Oh, maybe not there. I
Why
guess-
not?
Yeah,
Aren't
no.
you? You're not even on a square, homie.
Yeah,
That's
'cause-
why. Okay.
I did not. I'm not the one who put my token on this map.
Okay. So yeah, it lands right there, and then it'll peck at you like a woodpecker.
I'm not gonna use his talents.
No. It wants to peck at him, and it shall peck at him. Let me make sure it's whispering rolls. Okay. All right.
It rolls a 10.
Oh, damn.
What's its bonus to hit?
Not high
6.
enough for your armor.
16 is not gonna hit.
Damn. All right. Well, that's all.
Yeah, you ever see one of those like Simpsons memes where it's like the principal and he just looks down at you like pathetic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of how he's looking at the griffin.
Well, that's all it does with its beak, but then it brings out the talons.
Nothing personnel, kid.
And it hits for a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that would hit.
Okay. 12 slashing with a little bit of chlamydia or whatever. Natural. You know, like those E. coli. There we go. What even is that? What in the damning hell is that?
It's a pathetic thing, but cat related.
No, this.
Oh. I was just looking at my stuff.
Oh, okay. Okay. It was like, is that a reaction? The fuck?
No, I was looking at my stuff and I misclicked.
Oh, okay.
Because I was looking like, do I actually have any reaction for this thing? What did that spell do again?
All right. Well, that's it for its turn. Benedict.
Please pronounce the T.
I did.
They cut it off.
No, you
sorry.
didn't.
You're the one who chose the name, dude.
Yoink.
Yoink. What are you taking from him?
What's she yoinking?
Myself over there.
Oh.
That's not the right word for it, but okay.
Alright, let me see. What do I need? Where is it? Is it this one?
Yes, it's that one to the left.
Okay, so first, bonus action. Ta-ta!
Oh wow, a prayer for the Lysander.
Mm-hmm. And then I will kill. Does that hit?
A 12?
Yeah.
No. Oh
Uh-huh.
wait, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong number. Yes, it does hit.
Oh, sweet. So then it does 9 plus 1d4, and it does 10.
All
And
right.
then extra attack.
Oh,
I think that hits.
yep.
I mean, you did
11.
roll double than the first time.
So another 13.
Yeah, man. You slice and dice this thing, and it just
That's
dies.
a warhammer. It's a warhammer.
Okay, you cut, you chop, you
It
warhammer that bitch up, and it dies.
bludgeon.
I thought you were switching to
You
that new
Gallagher,
sword
that
was
motherfucker.
I don't have a magical sword.
magical. That one that dealt more damage when it crit.
I don't have. What are you talking about? I don't have.
Didn't you like decide that
Somebody
that
grabbed it.
sword? There was a sword that you had, right? But it ended up being the same damage, something like that.
You're thinking of Thorhan, where he took Clark's Morning Star.
The vampire in the thing had a sword that dealt extra damage on a crit. I thought you were using that, is what I'm saying.
But now you're
Oh,
claiming it's
the
a
vicious-
hammer. Yeah.
Oh, I know what you mean.
Yeah,
The vicious rapier.
yeah.
But you
But
chose not to use
It
that. You
deals
chose
less
not,
damage
for whatever reason.
on a normal hit.
Because it hurts me when I use it.
Oh,
I need to find a way to resist necrotic.
I forgot about that entirely. I was like, I remember that weapon, but I couldn't remember that being in detail.
Yeah, on hit, take 5 necrotic damage. So I need to find a way to lessen that before I actually use it.
Would this mean we're out of combat?
Oh yes, it certainly does. But now you have a dead griffin in front of you.
Yeah. Shell immediately cure wounds himself
Fair enough.
for 7.
We
Oh.
can make some really big chicken nuggets.
I mean,
Is that all you're thinking about?
Based on the magic we have, we probably could actually.
we
That's
could
fair.
grab some feathers. There's definitely magic-y stuff that you can make with that, right? Right?
Probably. You could sell them.
Can I try to harvest its talons to see if somebody could make a weapon out of them?
I miss Talon. But yes,
Would that require survival checks or something?
it would be a survival.
I can.
How good is
Help it,
Benedict
right?
in survival?
0.
Yeah.
So would you rather
use my
help someone else
action.
to give him advantage?
I have a +3.
Winston seems to be pretty solid at it.
Okay, so I'm going to use this so that whatever I roll in survival, I can add a d6. I don't need the d6. I harvest all the talons.
Does he though?
From experience, we would have to have different rolls for, I don't know, harvesting the meat or harvesting the feathers, as an example.
Yes, but
Because
is
your
that
only
how
goal
she's
was the
gonna
talent.
rule it?
Yeah. How would you rule it, Sai?
I mean, like if you're just doing the talons, then there you go. You just harvest the talons easily, and they come off, all together.
All right. How many is that?
I mean, it
Let
does
me-
have
let
4
me-
legs, and each one has.
How many talons does a griffin have? 2,000.
2,000.
Wait,
What?
wait, hold on.
Wait,
Wait a
2,000
minute.
talons?
What?
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 I can make a lot of weapons.
And okay, it says it has half. It's half eagle, half lion. So wait, would it be the lion's body, right? So a
Yeah,
lion
so
has.
it's four paws with 4 claws
Okay.
on each, basically.
At most, it would be like 16 little claws you could harvest, kind of thing. Yeah.
Okay, 16.
How would Winston be able to get much meat out of it?
Yes, he'll be able to get I don't know, roll a d 14.
Well, okay. I'm not gonna try to argue with you on this, but typically, the whole entire concept is he already rolled how much he was gonna roll for. That's the point of the survival check. How well
Oh,
does
I
he
know.
do?
I know.
Okay.
Roll a d15. There you go. You get 12 pounds of meat.
Off of a giant griffin?
Yep.
Is usable meat versus like
Yep.
organ meat versus stuff that's
Pure
around
gristle.
bones.
It's like the meat, you know, the legs and
Because
shit.
that and like sometimes the muscles are too stringy. You want to get the good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was a big ass griffin. That thing had 50 HP, 59 HP until you.
And
So
only
he was
12
really not
pounds
happy
of
with
meat
what I
on
did.
it. And apparently only 12 pounds of meat.
Yeah, Voss has a point. It did have that much.
I mean, the other stuff, like you said, was like, you know, gross muscle, like tough, bristly shit. So
And then we get to the elder's place, and it's like, oh, I hope my pet griffin didn't give you any trouble along the way.
He was a nice snack.
would you like some?
It's like, oh, I don't think we saw him. Hey, do you have anything we can use to cook some meat?
All right, you guys ready to keep going?
Oh, that's why he didn't get as much as he more normally would have. He's drinking blood.
Yeah, let's keep going.
All right, I would like a perception check from everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah. Dang.
Go
Okay.
Winston.
Everybody but Day and Matt.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, because Matt and Boss haven't changed their names on.
Voss? What do you mean?
Everybody but Day and Pain see oddities in the landscape. You see series of stones aligned in an unnatural manner, and there's some trees that are covered in snow, but they're bent in weird shapes. Do you follow these trees and stones?
Might as well.
Can I do a survival check to see if this is a trap or not?
Yes.
And that's far enough to do that.
Oh, we don't really need this map anymore.
I mean, we're still going up.
Yeah, you guys do whatever you want on the map, but we don't need it anymore.
Winston's using the help action.
So I would get advantage on this. 23.
Oh, perfect.
Does it
So,
look? Well, think about it, because it's like if we just happen upon time after time of things just happening broken in a certain way, and it's like if this guy was supposed to be hard to get to, it seems way too easy to get to him by just walking here, you know?
yeah,
I
that's
mean,
fair.
We did have to travel off the beaten path.
Not really. Apparently, we found the fucking beaten path. It was just rocks.
So, so you know that from just experience and things that you've heard in the past that this is not a trap. As far as you know, no traps are set for those who come up here with good intent, at least. Jesus.
He's vigilant about it, but Shill would begrudgingly. It's like someone who doesn't want to apologize, apologizing in the annoyed tone of like, "Look, I gotta say something." That annoyed tone because he wanted to be right, because he does not find this good at all. He is suspicious as Winston type he is, and it's like, yeah, no, he doesn't want to admit that it seems fine for the time being, but that's what he shares. He's still quote unquote on guard though.
Okay. So if you guys continue, right? Yeah.
Well, I mean, do we see another way to go?
I mean, the other way to go is like empty. It's
Empty, as in.
Like it just looks like a regular like way to go. Like it's just a regular path.
So the signs
Nothing.
literally pointing the way are just signs literally pointing the way.
Pretty much.
And no one else ever thought to come here or wander this way.
I mean, they could die.
So could we.
I mean,
Except for your assurance before the session started, but I mean.
No, I mean, I was just saying I'm not trying to kill you this time, like on Wednesday. I just felt really bad about Wednesday.
Try to kill me. Do it. I dare you.
You can't kill Benedict.
So, anyways, as you
We have
follow these,
multiple healers on this fucking team. Wednesday's different.
okay, fine. I will up my. Fine. Fuck you then.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Do you realize what crown you gave me? Come on.
Okay, fine. I'll give the enemies the crown too.
I took out like 80% of his health.
I shouldn't have given you that damn crown.
Well, technically, I gave it to him. I could have kept it,
Oh man, that would.
but I was just like, but Benedict was like, "This is magical. He's magical. I think he should hold on to it."
Like, huh? It even looks the same shade of blue.
That's a
Here.
stereotype.
How is it a stereotype? How is it a stereotype to give a magical item to somebody who specializes in using magic?
Yeah, Chill is the obvious scholarly type when it comes to this kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like
All right. Should we
game
continue?
recognizes game.
Or recognizes that they aren't in the game, and it's like give to someone who is.
It's like I
Move
can
up with a
use
stick.
magic, but it's like not to Chill's level.
Are you ready to
You guys can use
continue?
music? You can use magic?
He's
What?
a paladin. How do you think he did divine favor?
I mean,
Because
is
I
that
can't.
really magic though?
Yes.
All right. Anyways,
Yeah, he's tuning into his oath in order to do it. Clerics are
I
much
know,
more
I'm just-
religious based.
I'm just fucking with you. Anyway, so as you follow the markers, a thin
Hey,
mist.
Hey,
Hey,
gets
shut up,
left
Jesse.
behind.
I don't know. Maybe he wanted them feathers. No one ever mentioned those.
Joe, are you staying behind for a reason? Oh.
No.
So yeah,
didn't
a
mention
thin
that.
mist begins to envelop you guys, growing thicker as you proceed.
Can I do an Arcana check to see if it's regular mist or like fucked up magic illusion shit?
Oh yes, you can totally do that. Please roll two, pretty decently or bad. Oh my god,
I was gonna give the help action, but you know what? You don't need it.
how the hell are you gonna help with an
He's
Arcana
pretty
check?
magic-y. It's
That's
like,
why-
anyone can give an help action. That's the thing.
That's why you have the crown.
So, so you 100% know that this mist is the result of a powerful entity of sorts, but not a malicious entity.
Does he know what type?
A draconic entity.
Would he mention as such?
Not until I can pinpoint the source. It's one of those until there's no point to create panic or alarm unless I know what's going on fully. That's what he would want to do. He would want to he would try to pinpoint the source or the direction of the source of the magic,
Well,
if possible.
also at this time, anybody who has any gems or pearls on you, they begin to emit a faint glow.
Enough so we notice it in the thick mist.
Yeah, I mean, like if it's on you, it's a glow. Like,
I know, but if it's on us, it might be in our bags or something.
The
Well,
rings
then-
of shared pain is or shared suffering are just carved with the symbol, right?
Let me double check.
They don't have
It is. Oh. Huh. Doesn't say. I mean, I'm assuming it's probably just a regular ring. like,
yeah.
No gem on it.
Then faint light would come out of Shill's bag.
How much? How much faint light?
Not a lie. It's only one source.
Oh, if only the fucking coins glowed too.
Then we'd all be glowing
Exactly.
pretty brightly to begin with. 'Cause we all got a lot.
All right. So, does anybody react to this, or
Not really.
Ooh,
Chill
shiny.
back.
I want to insight if this is supposed to mean anything. If that'd be an okay roll.
yes, you are allowed to do that.
The timing of it it seems suspicious, so he wants to know what the fuck's going on.
So, paired with your Arcana check, that sometimes when you're in the presence of a draconic nature, shit glows.
He mentions that quietly and calmly to the rest of the group.
In the presence of what?
Something
Dragon.
draconic.
Okay.
But keep in mind, he didn't actually mention the fact that this mist is made from a non-hostile source. He hasn't actually told anyone that yet.
I hold on one sec. I gotta give you the actual what's that one word? You know the distance, because you would know. I gotta find it again. I lost it.
I tried to push Pain forward to say Pain would continue on, but apparently I can put my token off the map.
Oh, here we go. You know that within 1 mile of a draconic entity, that shit starts to glow.
Yeah, he had mentioned the distance, but not because he hasn't actually seen the dragon himself. He's still unsure, and it's one of those. It might be non-hostile, and it's like it shows the signs of one, but I'm not going to confirm. I don't want to just like spout hypotheses. I need like Exhibit A for confirmation for this shit. So he mentions the distance of the possible radius, so we're at least within a mile of what the source is, which is draconic.
Well,
He explains it in an annoyed voice because he doesn't like the idea that they have to basically be in the fucking mist the whole entire time. The rest of the time they get like on the way there.
I mean, it's a pretty mist.
Yeah, but it's harder to see, especially if it gets thicker as we go.
Well, the mist doesn't obscure anything, so you can
Oh.
still see through it. It's just like a mist.
Like this is a mist, guys, but it's not going to make any fog delays or anything. But it's there.
It's just pretty.
It's not going to make anybody miss.
Oh, wow. I see what you did there.
But no, some environmental things like mist could influence that if the DM wanted it to.
Yeah.
Where it's like inside this mist, it's so thick you have like -4 to hit, and it's like, wait, what?
Nah, I'm not that assholey. That I used the wrong word. But
It
okay.
Pain would continue.
all right, I think I did this right, and I hope I did. If I didn't, then I would like you guys to tell me. Okay. All
We're
right.
about to find out then.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Where did Pain go?
Also,
Oh,
Matt, because I pushed my token too far and I didn't realize it wouldn't pop me back down.
Oh, I remember what I was supposed to do now. I was supposed to put dynamic lighting on this map, but oh well, you guys are smart.
Speak for yourself.
I have a 10.
Huh?
I have an 8
Oh,
Wait for what now?
I'm smart.
Sorry.
intelligence.
Why do we need intelligence?
No,
She said we were smart, and I was like,
all right. So
Above average, but I mean, I'm not a wizard.
So when you guys keep going and following this misty path, you come upon a entrance of sorts to a cave-looking area.
Oh. Good thing we didn't
How
miss
big
this.
is it?
What?
How big is it?
So it's about like 50 feet high. It's very high. You can't touch the top. You know.
Like, if a
I mean-
dragon decided to take this as his lair,
Almost.
be on guard, this might be where that dragon's at.
I mean, to be fair, Day could touch the top of it.
Yeah, he could.
That's not saying much though.
I can't.
right,
Okay, I
you-
say we go in.
Okay.
To the cave!
All right. Oh man, I really wish I had done dynamic lighting on this because that would make it so much better.
Do you...
It's okay. It's okay. It's all good.
Say, do you want to? And then She'll can just give us 100 and 700.
What?
But
If we're entering a
Vision.
cave, she will share his eyes of night.
Oh, okay, good. Thank you.
300-foot dark vision for a mile, for an hour.
Okay.
300
Can y'all see?
for a mile. Currently,
I see
no.
my name and my health bar.
Yeah, me too.
JK, you can't see anything on this map. Oopsies. Oh, I put music on this
You
one.
did?
Yes.
No turning back?
Ooh. Ooh. Oh.
Yes.
Man, weird
So
things
this-
happening there.
Don't worry about that.
Oh wait,
The
this isn't on a grid.
No, it's not. Don't worry
That's
about
fine.
it. So the cavern it's a vast kind of cavern, and the walls are shimmering and they have like jewels embedded on them. There's lots of precious metals as well.
Can I do a history check if I might have read about these gems, if I know anything about them?
Yeah. These aren't really like any specific gems. They're just gems.
Oh, because of the
Happen to
draconic
be.
presence, they're glowing.
Yep.
Day, what are you doing? Get behind me.
So yeah, you can keep going. If you please.
Well, I'll come down here and see if I can see if anything is down these hallways with my 300-foot dark vision.
I keep wanting to run to the front, but then I remember that I get bitch slapped if I'm up there and something happens.
Mm-hmm.
Does it seem like anything are down these two corridors?
Nope, but you do see lots of bones.
So, it being a dragon's lair is looking higher as we go.
What kind of bones?
I'm gonna guess
Uh,
human.
You can do like a nature or survival or medicine to find out.
I keep forgetting I have that clicked on.
Well, 13 is just looks like regular bones, but 18 it's bones of all sorts. Bones of goblins, bones of humans, bones of elves, bones of dwarves, bones of mermaids, bones of everything, man.
Ooh, mermaids. I didn't know we were close to
So-
water.
But for the most part, humanoid type skeletons.
Which means that whatever it is, definitely not friendly.
Unless these are all
Whether it-
bandits.
Whether this is the Dragon's Lair or not, it's most likely not friendly.
Why do you think I'm taking
Like,
the
if-
lead?
I'm pretty sure I have higher AC than you, motherfucker.
Yes, but I want to be hit.
Yeah, you look at his name.
Yeah,
He prays to a goddess of torture.
literally.
I mean, I'll hit you if you want.
If you
Oh
want
my.
to.
I'm not going to, but
You know, just kiss
Don't
already.
tempt me.
no.
Because hey, now even with Loviatar, consent to the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was trying to be nice, not flirty, Denver. Gross.
Is there anything down this pit?
Yeah, me.
You it's too far down to see what's down there.
Dang, longer than
It's over.
300 feet.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's
Damn.
over 300 feet deep. Fuck.
We don't want to fall
It is.
down there.
Are you sure? I mean, that fall would cause a great deal of pain.
Yes, but I can't feel more pain after that. I'd be dead.
There.
So what are the purple thingies?
That is a good question.
They're like what are those things? The beacon, not beacon.
Braziers.
A brazier. There we go. But they just have purple fire in them.
Does it look like there's anything in them to make them purple, or are they just magically purple?
Magically purple.
Magically delicious?
Mm-hmm. You want to give it a taste test?
No.
Said
You're the one who likes
delicious.
hurt. You're the one who likes to get hurt. Burn yourself tasting the fire.
Do I see anything down this corridor of note?
Nope. That corridor just leads to like another dead end.
Okay.
Can I kind of want to light a torch and throw it down in the hole just to see if that will show me how deep it is, because I know it's deeper than 300 feet, but like, would throwing a torch down there show anything more?
If it's
You
below
can try.
300 feet, it gets to it'll eventually get to the point where, for one, while it's in range, it'll turn off our dark vision because it'll be the source of light. Two, if you throw it down there and if it's that far deep, it'll go so far down that you won't even see the source of light anymore.
Fair. I actually didn't even know it would turn off the dark vision.
We're not in the dark anymore. We're a torchlight.
How about this tunnel?
Okay, so this tunnel, you can see it leads up to kind of like it's like a more lighted area. Like there's light coming that way.
Looks like
You know?
there's light coming from this way. Do we want to check the other areas before we head down this one?
Shield would support being throw.
What about these two paths?
Oh,
Ooh.
sorry. Those also lead down to like lesser where the dead ends. There we go. Fuck.
Dead ends? Okay.
This one? Was this one already checked?
Yeah.
That one's also dead end.
Ah.
We'll head on up.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah,
Yeah?
All right, get in formation so I can just copy and paste your token.
that's kind of what we're up here at. We'll be up front.
All right, let's do it. Why can't I? Oh, there we go.
Let's do it! Wait, why isn't this working?
It's not working. Okay, there it is. Day wasn't in there. It was like not letting me do day.
Day's too small. He said, no, I don't want
Huh?
it. Okay.
Oh.
I'm surprised no one threw me down the hole.
You can fly back up.
Yeah.
Right, which means I could go to the bottom.
Which means no one needed to throw you down there. You could have flown down there voluntarily if you wanted to, but you never brought it up.
Well, I had no urge to do it myself.
And she was more concerned about where these tunnels went rather than, hey, it's a hole.
Well, I mean, something could come up from it, but every other spot we could.
All right.
check.
I'm about to change the thingamabobber.
Mhm.
The page.
Okay. So you guys go down this path and, you know, it kind of slopes upward and you eventually get to this area that is... Fuck me. That is... How do I explain this? It's like a... Imagine a meteor. Oh, a crater. There we go. It's like a crater-like area. And the top is, like, exposed. But there's a lot of gold in the far end of the...
It seems
But
like
there's
it
also
is
something
something-
else there. But you guys... What?
Do we have to fight the dragon?
No, damn it, listen.
Defense.
You guys all recognize this. Actually, I think... Day, were you here from the beginning?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, then you guys all recognize this dragon looks very similar to the one that you encountered when you first arrived in Aurora. But it looks on the brink of death.
Can we tell why, or is it just like it came back basically?
I need insight.
I'll make sure it's not rolling advantage. Damn it. I'm rolling really bad.
I got an 18.
I am doing horrible at rolling today.
All right. Winston and Benedict, you guys, maybe it's because of your fucked
I
up
feel like
backgrounds,
we would
but
be
like,
here.
you guys kind of get the feeling that something is keeping this dragon alive just for the hell of it.
Is this
But
sadistic
it's
kind of move?
you can't really tell.
Well, I can't tell.
Well, I mean, out of character, like it's not really sadistic. It's hard to tell whether it's a malicious or benevolent act. Just an insight roll.
Spurred on by the need to have more knowledge, Shill would go ahead, like slamming his book shut, kind of thing, in an almost dramatic fashion, and he would call out toward the red dragon and ask in Draconic, "Why are you here?"
So it looks over towards you, and mind you, this thing is like laying on the floor, like heavy breathing, and it's like it just lets out a puff, like a huff of defeat in a way, and doesn't respond.
Benedict would call out and just ask, "Do you speak common?"
Shill looks at Benedict like he's a moron.
Benedict,
He didn't say anything, but
Benedict, you can give me an insight. Insight roll.
I mean, it's a legitimate question. I know dragons can speak common.
does Benedict know that?
Give me an insight. Or actually,
Well-
no. For that, give me history. What the fuck? How the hell do you? Oh my god.
Okay, now this isn't how you have to rule it, Sai, but if, in my opinion, if someone rolls that low in history, you tell them a lie.
I mean, dude.
That's because he got the facts that wrong, kind of concept.
I could, but not right now. Since it doesn't respond, you're not really sure. And you didn't really see any indication, and you also don't remember anything from the books and shit.
I can
Does
speak
it-
Draconic if you guys want to deliver a message.
You would recognize that Shield spoke the same language, but then you offer to speak it.
Well, I'm saying that too. Yeah, like I can deliver your message if you want me to. Since he didn't respond, it was like, all right.
I don't think he's gonna respond to anything we say, honestly.
Fireball?
Jesus
No.
Christ, perception checks from everybody.
Wouldn't Day? Okay, if Day remembers this, wouldn't he? Would Day have enough base knowledge to realize red might resist fire?
That ADHD brain is working overtime.
I mean,
I was thinking the same thing, but you know,
perception from everybody.
I want to make things go boom.
Wow, okay, so far so good.
That's all of us.
Oh, is it? Oh, never mind. I didn't see Benedict. So everybody but Benedict notices
No.
that that the dragon occasionally, like its eyes roll towards this area up here, up there.
Okay.
Would
We
Day
move
be?
that
Would Day
direction?
be like, okay, fireball target, got it?
Oh my gosh.
Is there like something in there that can help it? Because honestly, I want to try and help the
Can I
dragon.
do a perception check to see what he might be looking toward?
You can try.
I'll try as well.
Damn.
Payne
So
just went over to look over here directly.
okay. 1 sec. So show if you're the only one doing that perception.
Well, Winston did as well.
Well, even that roll wouldn't really do much. But still, even your dirty 20, you do not know what the hell that dragon's looking towards, or why it's looking over there.
Do
But
do I see anything as I'm walking closer that would be somewhat out of the ordinary versus just treasure?
no, not yet, at least. Is the rest of the party gonna stay behind?
Well, they look
No,
like
we'll
they
go
went
up and-
towards the dragon at first.
Yeah, you look for money. So are
Of
we
course
like
you're gonna.
You don't
Of course
have
you're gonna
yeah,
to
I'm
steal
gonna
from
start like putting gold in my bag. I was like, I'm helping, I'm digging.
So okay.
Shio would stay on guard and keep his eyes towards where the dragon was indicating, and to the actual dragon visible right now.
Okay.
Like
Wait,
on the
what?
ground or not, he doesn't trust leaving the dragon completely at our backs. Okay.
Okay. So, hey Day, as soon as you start putting things in your bag, you do hear a rustling sound coming from right about here. And a few
Run,
moments later,
smoke!
what?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. A few like not even moments, like seconds later, um, out pops this guy, and he looks like he just came, woke up from a nap. And there's like coins all over him, like he was covered in coins. Now he's like sitting up, looking at you guys, like, what the fuck?
Does he look familiar to any of us?
Denver doesn't really remember, but I feel like one of y'all has seen this guy before.
Yeah.
When?
I don't know.
Have I seen him before? Has Shill seen him before?
Shio hasn't actually met the count. Unless they were like at the fair, at the fair, like schmoozing the average person kind of thing. Shio hasn't actually met the council before this trip, not personally.
Oh, hold on. Let me go back to the
Um,
map for the carnival, because I feel like if he was there, then at least one of y'all would remember seeing him.
I feel like I remember seeing him. I just have no
Let me just
clue.
double check. Okay, so this dude's token is on the map. So damn it, you guys would have seen him, but you didn't interact with him.
Where was he near?
He was near the what's that called?
Like a random passerby among the huge throngs of people at the festival. Got it.
Yeah, I mean, well, this guy, like, he's like decked out in gold, bro.
I know, but it's one of those things that if he was schmancy enough and eye-catching enough, it was one of those. Also, one of the things you would have been. You would have / could have mentioned kind of thing. We would have noticed him at the time, kind of thing.
Yeah, well, maybe you didn't roll good on your checks. Damn it.
Do you want to?
You had us playing games that were rigged the whole time.
Okay, I don't want to talk about that day. Okay, anyways.
Well, this day, who's putting gold in his pockets?
In his pockets.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess I should make his picture bigger.
Can I insight check this to see if that's the guy the dragon was indicating?
He's gone.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
I killed him. Sorry.
You know what? Yeah, you can give me an insight.
I mean, that would be also something that I would do. Try to
Is
figure out
this-
if that's what he was indicating towards.
There we go.
Is that?
No, it's not high enough for you, Pain. But
Yeah,
Shill,
definitely not. I didn't think so.
you don't really need to. Actually, you know what? No, for Pain and Shill, you don't really need to have an insight roll for it, because when you look at this guy, there's something different about him. He's got like this strange vibe that you could understand why a red dragon would be looking cautiously over that away for.
What vibe could he possibly be
Is
giving
it
off
a-
that it's like, oh yeah, red dragons don't want to fuck with that? It's like,
Is
what?
it super threatening? If it is, I
It's
might
like-
just attack.
It's not like a threatening vibe. It's more like oh man, I probably should not fuck with this dude.
We got a badass over here.
But like not a
Winston
hostile.
Recognize it.
Not hostile-esque kind of feel.
Nope. So do you guys say anything when he pops up from his little nap?
Well, I definitely
What
got
the
my
fuck are you
warhammer
doing?
ready.
There you
or
go,
my
that's
maul
what I said.
Wait,
I think
what?
Sorry.
I think Benedict would be like, "Why are you sleeping in a dragon's hoard?"
So he talks. He sounds very nonchalant, and he's just like, "Oh, hi. Um, well, it's been some time since I've seen people here. Uh, this is my humble area. What do you mean? Why am I here?
Do you mean it's your area? This is a dragon's hoard.
And
And it
I believe
belongs
my friend is
dragon.
confused because
We
you
have
do not appear to be a dragon, but I believe you might be someone who's helped us out before.
So he looks at you guys and like kind of like puts his fingers on his chin and like thinks, and he's like, "Oh, yes, I remember you guys. You're that lot from the mountain. That red guy over there was harassing you, and then that vampire was harassing you too. So I thought I would help a little bit."
I had a feeling that was the case.
So what are you doing here?
So based off that, he has helped us, so he's not a threat at all.
No.
So I would lower
As
my...
far as
Oh,
you know.
he's a threat, just not necessarily to us.
Exactly.
Currently.
What were we sent up here to do? It's been so long I've forgotten out of
Get
character.
the elders help because shit went down at the meteor strike and shit, and we're trying to stop the world from ending in magical chaos.
Oh, yeah.
Are you the elder?
Do I look old?
I mean,
Yeah.
being old doesn't mean elder.
She'll just she'll, even though no one looks at him and can see him possibly the elder and the dragon, she'll just shrugs at that. It's like, do I look old? It's like that don't mean shit.
Yeah, it's like we have vampires. Like, wow, they don't look old because they don't age.
And an astral elf who's over 1,000 years old.
Exactly.
Bless you.
Shoot. The vampire looks significantly older than the astral elf, but it's quite the opposite.
I was lazy on age, but he has stayed in the astral plane for a long time in between coming back and stuff. He's actually, I just did it like 1111, and so that's his age.
So he continues and he says, "If that's the title you must give me, then I suppose I will."
We were sent to find an elder. Are you
Pers-
them or not?
Chill would look at Payne annoyed.
It was last night.
It's like we've been sent up here to find them.
I know. It's like asking Darth Vader. So, hey, I was told to find a Jedi Master who I should follow and devote my whole entire life to. Have you seen anyone like that? Instead of Obi-Wan Kenobi, and it's like, yeah. And it's like, oh yeah, I'm a master. I'll teach you, sure. And it's like, you don't give someone the out to just say, oh yeah, I'm exactly who you're looking for. Let's just continue with this con. And it's like, you led him into that. You were leading the fucking witness, dude.
I'm not that smart.
So he just says,
Which is why he was looking at you annoyed.
Exactly.
he just says that he does watch over the land. So I suppose that makes me an elder of sorts.
So, are you friends with the dragon?
What, that one over there?
Yeah.
Oh, honey, no. No. Far from it.
So should we kill it?
Do you
No.
do that to it? You
I
look all
would
kind of not happy and sick.
I would prefer to keep him alive. He and our kind do not go together very well, and I think he deserves this punishment of sorts.
His kind. Do I kind of get a vibe of what he's trying to say by that?
You can try.
That sounds really insidey, Matt.
That's what I'm wondering.
Yes, you can. It's, oh, damn. Yeah. What kind of vibes do you think he's giving off?
Like, what does he mean by his kind?
Do you ask him that?
Like, that's what I was rolling the insight for.
There's a
Oh,
lot
oh, oh.
of
I was like,
shiny
what
treasure
is
around
he
day.
trying to figure out?
Yeah, you realize this guy probably is most likely of draconic descent of some kind.
What do you mean by that? Not to you, but to him.
Elaborate.
The guy literally said, "Yeah, I think it's an adequate punishment for his kind because of how
Oh.
my kind on his react and everything." And he asked, and Payne asked him what he means by that, and it's like, "What?"
I misunderstood how she was stating it earlier. I thought
Bless you.
misunderstanding on my point. That's so never mind on that.
Oh,
Well,
The character
Benedict
would
would
have
just
understood that. But
Benedict would just be like, "What do you mean your kind? You're not human."
he just sighs and he's like, "No, I'm not. I've lived many lives, seen many ages past, and now I just sit here. This form suits me for now. Comfortable for a chat among the mortals."
But then what are you?
You all don't remember?
so
Chill, remembers? So does Pepperidge Farm.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
so,
Remember that strain you hit?
So is this the one that helped you, Winston?
This gentleman here is more than likely the one that brought me back.
We took the kids to Sky.
Indeed, I am, he says. And that will probably only happen once. I'm too far comfortable in my pile of gold here to keep wandering out and saving people.
So do you know what happened?
I
to me
appreciate the assistance.
Are you asking to see my true form?
Well, if you saved him, then we've already seen that.
I gotta say that like I'm ignoring this conversation and I'm just still like taking handfuls of gold and putting it in my bag.
Would he allow Day to do that?
No.
Benedict would do this thing he always does and bop Day on the head like, "Stop it. You're stealing from a fucking dragon."
Day, make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Do.
Yeah, so he gives you like the stare of the fucking century, and you are frightened for the next minute. So
Okay.
You are
Scooch
literally
on-
you are literally unable to move closer to him.
yep.
Even any tiniest finger motion cannot be toward him.
I mean, you could be
I
pushed
just
toward
start taking
though.
steps back, like staring back at him as I'm putting more gold in the bag.
Oh my god.
Okay, this time I'm just gonna full on deck him across the jaw.
Does that count as an unarmed attack roll?
I would assume so. Based on the wordage used.
I would say,
That would be a D20 plus my strength, right?
Yeah.
yeah, well, yeah, go ahead. Don't kill him. Remember, he has Dookie HP.
Well,
Not gonna
half of
be
it's
able
gonna
to.
go to pain.
Oh, yeah.
What is your strength mod?
4.
4, so he'd be taking 2.
Oh, that's
I
a
don't think a
12.
12 hits.
Does a 12 hit day, actually?
No.
So he's so tiny and wily, that fucker.
It
Well,
almost hit him.
Benedict just like straight look at him. Would then like he missed, but he's like he looks at him and he's like, you know why you're scared? You're stealing from a dragon.
She will just look at the elder, presumably elder, annoyed because it's one of those. We just have to go do look for help from the elder, but this guy doesn't even want to be called the elder, as if he doesn't give a shit about the town in the first place. It's like, I didn't choose this title; it chose me. Oh, shut the fuck up. That's the kind of mood that she'll have.
So while this is all happening, he does reveal his his other side. Mostly he doesn't, it's like a Sailor Moon transformation.
Sans nudity.
Behold, a gold oh my god.
It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Benedict.
There we go.
So do you
I'll just do
know
that.
what's happened with the meteor?
What?
The comet.
Oh. Yes, I
Oh.
do.
Ozin's comet?
There's a evil amongst you guys in this town. There's seekers of darkness. They're chasing after celestial power, and this comet was a little different. And it seems that your elven friend over there may have a key to what that group wants.
It's a good thing we haven't then. We have seen a vision of this group, I believe.
When he starts talking about the evil, like there's evil among you kind of concept, she'll look like deep in thought, and then as soon as he mentioned that that last part, she'll look at him like it's like, and so as you see, the sky is blue, and it's like, yeah, no shit. It's one of those things where it's like we fought people and like, wait, we want that. It's like, okay, well you're not gonna have it, and then we fought them and we won and they went away. But now this guy's saying, hey, bad people might want that. It's like, no, duh.
Yeah, well, I mean, some of y'all don't have good intelligence. So.
Yeah,
He's
like the fairy that's stealing from a dragon.
What is Dave's intelligence?
10.
Oh.
You're smarter than me, and I'm the one who knows don't steal from a freaking dragon.
That seems more wisdom than anything.
It
Which you
does
do
not
have
seem
higher.
wise.
I mean, my wisdom is 10.
Is it 10 average?
She'll knows not. Yeah, she'll knows not to steal, but he doesn't like this dragon.
I mean, if this dragon is out to help us, even a little bit.
It could have come down from the mountain in the first place if it gave a
Yeah,
shit.
this dragon sounds like a douchebag.
He was
So is my
Um,
bag full yet?
Payne addressed like, hey, are you the elder? Yeah, sure. Oh, come on.
Well, everybody roll insight then. Damn. Lots of insight rolls today. All right, Day, Shill, and Winston, y'all definitely get the vibes. This dude, he is the elder, but he doesn't care. And it's possibly due to the fact that this guy is like centuries old and just doesn't care. Even though he's a gold dragon and should, but
Can I ask that with my high of a roll, I recognize the uncaring malaise like other people might have in the astral realm?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they've been around so long they don't find meaning in anything anymore.
Do you tell him that or?
No, it's like do I recognize it? Because this
Oh
is a pure
yeah.
insight check.
Yes. And
Okay.
it just seems like this guy he's seen this exact same thing happen in the past, and it works itself out. Is like
It's the
his
whole immortal viewpoint of empires fall, empires rise. What's it matter kind of concept.
yes. Thanks for quoting Hamilton.
Hamilton is not the originator of almost anything, but okay.
Oh, okay.
We were sent to get your help to either reverse what has happened or at least not let the ones who brought it down do it.
Well, I can offer you knowledge, a trinket or two from my collection, but the
I'm
greatest
sure
gift.
Jay's already getting ahead on that one.
Yep. The greatest gift I can offer you is insight. Understand your enemy, and you'll know how to defeat them.
Was that the insight?
Yes.
Alright, Confucius.
Pain looks around to see
Payne
what
would understand this.
trinkets.
I don't know if any of the other characters would, but Chill would call out to him, and I want to say the equivalency. I don't think Draconic has an exact translation for this, but based on his life experience as an astral elf, he basically said something to the effect of "No shit, Sherlock."
Yeah, it's like, wait, is that literally the insight you're gonna give?
I said not literally. I don't think there's a literal translation for it.
Yeah.
He'll get the meaning behind it, most likely. Because it's really basic knowledge to someone with Shield's life experience, his raw intelligence and wisdom scores kind of thing. It's like here you go. I'm gonna give you profound wisdom. Here's a fortune cookie. It's like, wait, what?
Payne would be looking around for trinkets to help in this endeavor since he said that as an option.
Is there
a
anything
weapon
that might
or
catch a barbarian's eye
Yeah. Like a weapon or a weapon.
or a shield?
A weapon or a weapon. What kind of weapon?
A maul in particular or something two-handed.
Hey, dude, yeah, I was gonna say, like, if it's an amazing fucking greatsword, I think you'll deal.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, there's a bunch of weapons in there, but like a lot of them are like broken or bloody or.
Why would he keep broken weapons in a horde of good stuff?
Oh, well, it could be from his enemies, and he likes to keep momentums of his enemies.
Memento mori. Benedict would ask the dragon, it's like, hey, you know, basically, like, I have this weapon I took from an enemy, but it harms me if I use it. Is there any way you can help me overcome that drawback?
Show me the weapon.
And so he takes out the vicious rapier.
Oh, okay. He picks it up with his his past claws. He looks at it. And then he throws it into his pile of treasure.
Did he just steal my weapon?
Did you just proffer a weapon that's a magical weapon in front of a dragon?
Denver, did he just steal my weapon?
If he keeps this up, we might
He's
have to
Mr.
attack
Average
him.
Intelligence over here. What do you think this horde is made of? Treasures.
He's a dragon. What did you expect?
Well, I thought he was going to help us.
They have a horde. It's just.
Well, I'm just gonna fucking take it back. Fuck him.
It literally says they have a fascination for magic items and love to add them to their.
So it's like, hey, I know you're a drug addict, but so this strain of my heroin isn't that great. What, can you sniff it and see if it's any good? And it's like, wait, what? What the fuck are you doing?
Well, I'm just gonna pick it back up.
Would he allow that?
I mean, he did say he could offer a few trinkets.
if you
He's just
tell
like,
him,
oh
if you
yeah,
tell
that's a
him
good
that,
one.
if you tell him that, he'll be like, touche, because he is a golden dragon. He's not going to go back on his word.
So you pick up your sword and you're like, see, I have trinkets. You can take that one.
Well, I would just, I think, like, Benedict would, like, pick it up and just, like, mutter under his breath, like, douche.
I mean, you can tell people that you got
I
a
want you
weapon
to
from a
I want you to
dragon.
realize the passive perception of dragons is insane. There's no way he didn't hear Benedict.
No, he didn't. No, I'm sorry. He did not hear it. There we go. Oh my god.
Yeah,
He
it's like
did hear
it
it.
is. They have such powerful senses. It's insane. Yeah, he probably even asleep. He possibly, if he knew that we were going to be an overt threat, he would have known us all the way down the hallways of the cavern and shit.
Well,
He is
Arcana.
on who?
Everybody, if you want to know the answer to that, what you just said.
Well, no, it's just straight up. You were talking about, yeah, you're talking about dragon facts and their attributes. It's the fact that overall, there's no, as I said, there's no way he didn't hear that, and he has all kinds of powerful senses. This
Yeah.
isn't Shield
So,
trying to, I know,
oh,
but this
okay,
isn't to
okay.
learn more. It's just stating facts about dragons because they're that good at senses passively.
Okay, so out of character too, the mist that you saw, when you tie it to the dragon, they have this like radius around their lair, and the mist tells them who the fuck is coming in their territory, and it tells them whether or not they're a threat or not. And they can actually send out hallucinations and shit if they don't like you.
Do I find any weapons or anything that looks decent enough to take as in a trinket?
Let's find out. Tell me a number between A and I.
A number between A and I.
A letter between A and I.
Let's go with F.
J.
I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. I would go with B.
I'm gonna go with F.
F? Okay. Let's see. What the fuck is that? Hold on. Hold on. I gotta Google this. I don't even know what that is.
She seems to get stuff that's from that letter, so you missed out on Brace's defense, dude.
I don't know what you're talking
No. You don't know, man.
Uh-huh.
So the table I go on, the tables are from A to I, but each table has random shit in it. So it's not alphabetical.
Uh-huh.
So you can't just say it just so happens you found some boots.
Boots?
What kind?
Boots of
Or-
striding and springing.
Okay. As far as I know, that isn't amazing
Yeah.
for me.
These things
It's not
seem fucking
terrible.
useless.
So
You can
should
drum
we?
Do they require attunement?
Yes.
So he
But
wouldn't know what kind of magic they hold in the first place. Just their magical boots.
Yeah.
Yeah. That seems so stupid. You want to jump far? Sure.
It's not like a barbarian can't already jump far, right? But the reality is, well, as far as Psi allows or controls it anyway, because you said you're not really magically oriented as a barbarian, right?
What is magic?
Exactly. So you would just see magic boots. They could be they could be boots of elven kind. They could be boots of X, Y, and Z for all Payne really knows. He just knows the magic boots.
So how
Are they
about this?
helpful? He doesn't know.
That's why I put
We'll
it in
do
my
that.
inventory.
We can do 3. We'll get. Oh, you're gonna take those?
Oh, well,
The thing is, Payne wouldn't know not to.
if you're saying I can look around to see what all I can get, and then I can
Yeah.
choose after the fact,
Yeah.
then I definitely would
You
do
can
that.
How many things would the dragon allow any given person to take?
Probably just
One
one, yeah.
one thing. But I'll let you. I'll
What
let
he
you.
allowed Dave just to keep all the gold he's trying to shovel into his pockets while he backs up.
Day will find that the gold in his pockets just it doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, he got
What
a
the fuck?
he got a illusory gold. Got it.
I mean, your gold is still there, but his gold isn't.
All of his gold.
How does the fairy like that?
That's some bullshit. Do I have a shovel in my like pack?
Oh my god!
I don't know. What's your inventory? Do you have a shovel?
Don't you have magic you can use to do that?
I think he wanted the shovel to whack him on the head or something.
No,
Alright.
I was gonna use a shovel and then I was gonna start filling another bag.
Pain, give me another letter.
C.
C. All right, let's see what you get. C. You get a potion of some type of healing.
Does a 15 hit Bay?
Yes.
All right, I clock him in the jaw.
All right,
That-
roll
that-
damage.
Well,
No, it's unarmed,
it's
and he's
on
not a monk.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna like
So
slice.
otherwise, it's not a monk or anyone special. So it just is flat damage.
Okay.
which, if I remember correctly, it's 1 plus
4?
mod.
Yeah, but it's running down to halfway to give it to Pain.
So 2 and 2.
Yeah, so both Dane and Pain take 2 damage.
I'm sure Pain like that.
I did.
But they probably didn't. So Benedict just like clocks him in the jaw, and it's just like, stop trying to steal his gold.
So I'm gonna go over
It-
here.
Like, okay, let me get this straight. Benedict calls this dragon a douche, but he doesn't allow this to happen.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's like Benedict isn't. He wouldn't know that the dragon could hear him. So since he like muttered it under his breath, it's like whatever. But it's like, if you keep trying to steal this gold, you're probably gonna die.
I mean,
You
like
know.
anybody who knows anything about dragons, because given the fact that this dude is gold, right? Like, he's
What do you
not.
have to do a history check to know about gold dragons?
Yeah. You know what? Let's do a history. Because out of character, you'd probably like understand this, I guess. But
So I
let's
have
see
to
any
do it.
character. Yeah, you can. I mean, it's a pretty well DM Day. Okay, Day would not know this. Maybe that's why he's doing this. But so it's pretty well known that the gold dragons are more good aligned, like they're lawful, right? So he's not just gonna kill you for taking his gold, especially since it's magic gold that you can't take in the first place.
Well, granted, it could be depending on perspective. If he's a lawful good type creature, then it would be like, well, he could feel justified by killing us because we were attempting to steal from him, which is not a good thing.
He could also realize that your fairy friend is real stupid and doesn't know better, so he's not going to judge him for that. Also, just remember that this exists. This cone of sorts exists.
Why do you think Shield didn't come into that kind of distance?
You said 3 things I could look at.
Yes. So give me another. Oh my god, another letter.
I'm going to roll a d9.
What?
Just pick a letter,
okay.
dude. It's okay.
I
Oh my
don't
god.
care what number.
Then pick A. Who cares then?
It's like, I don't know which one. Let's go with B then.
I know the 3 letters I'll pick if I can.
Okay. A spell scroll of sorts. So,
He doesn't know.
Out
Well,
of all of this, I think I will still
offers
stick with the
barbarian a spell scroll.
well, I mean, it's what you find among the things.
Okay.
I think I'll stick with
So-
the boots.
The boots. Okay, so the boots of striding and springing.
Which you would
I-
need to attune to for over the course of an hour to know that's even what they are,
Yeah.
because we don't have identify.
I shall link. Y'all don't have
I got
identify?
it. We're good.
I might have taken that if it's a spell that I. Let me
All right.
see.
Who else is trying to look for stuff?
I will.
Besides,
Like I said,
David's
I-
looking for gold.
All
I
right.
already know my 3 letters.
Okay.
D,
Sad.
D.
Hmm.
Okay. What else?
I,
Okay.
G.
What are you digging in there?
Yeah.
All right. So you find some ammunition. What the fuck is that? Okay. You find an ammunition.
Useless.
And
A-
ammunition. Of course, it's useless. It's only one shot.
a strong looking weapon and something called a defender. What the hell is that?
It's an offhand weapon like a sword, but
Oh.
it's used primarily for defense.
Oh yeah, it's
which
a
which a shield wielder wouldn't really seem to want.
dude. That thing is legendary. That thing is cool looking. Oh my god, it's got a cute little picture. Look at this little picture.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Is the first time you attack with the sword on each of your turns, you can transfer some or all of the sword's bonus to your armor class instead of using the bonus on any attacks that turn. For example, you could reduce the bonus to your attack and damage rolls to +1 and gain a +2 bonus to AC. The adjusted bonuses remain in effect until the start of your next turn, although you must hold the sword to gain a bonus AC from it.
And then the other thing, what did I say? A weapon that looks fancy, and Winston, I will get to you in a moment. And then ammunition that looks powerful.
Crappy ammunition, quality ammunition, and this sword. Well, okay.
Well, the ammunition looks quality.
Okay.
The weapon looks quality, and the sword looks quality. It's just that the sword, you know what it is.
Do we? We used to automatically know?
Well, I mean,
No,
given that it's legendary, maybe not. Maybe since it's legendary, you probably wouldn't know exactly what it is.
It's like,
But,
even people who have heard stories, it's like, really, that's here? What the fuck?
like you'd know, like it's something powerful.
You can use it in your main hand instead of a longsword.
Also,
Yeah.
the weapon is. The weapon literally on here just says weapon, and then it gives me some information, but it doesn't tell me what kind of weapon it is. So I'm
So
gonna
it could
say
be any
default.
sword. Yeah, you could just say it's
Yeah.
a longsword, and you can replace it with yours.
Yeah, I'm gonna just say it defaults to whatever your class primarily uses.
Could I switch out what he finds with what I got?
If you ask him.
So wait, are you saying that the long sword or the weapon is just a normal weapon?
It's not a normal weapon. It's saying she can, because in the description it could be any weapon needed for the game that you're playing it in.
Yeah,
So
but she said it would be a long sword. It's just a regular
Yes.
long sword.
It'd be
Not
a
regular.
powerful, magic-y long sword.
Okay.
Hit.
Yeah, well, they're both pretty good. So I'm going to ask the dragon if I could trade him something to take both swords.
He just says
What's
no.
both?
Could I leave these boots here and grab that sword or weapon
The defender?
or whatever the other one was? If
The weapon,
Yeah.
the long sword. Yeah,
will
I
be
mean,
a
so like
longsword?
right now, so you guys are just looking for things, right? He's not giving you these options. You're just
Oh,
looking
okay.
around. And so if he found these three things and you're like, hey, can I have that? Or like, what'd you find? Then you guys can do that, but you can only take one thing from the horde.
Well, I mean, I also just realized I should have hit Dave for more because of the demon armor I'm wearing.
Oh yeah, I forgot you got that. How
What's
much
it do?
more?
It has like spikes on the gauntlets that augment the unarmed attacks. Let me see.
Bye.
I gotta look it up again. I just remembered that it does that. Let me see. Plus, let's see. In addition, the armor's clawed gauntlets turn unarmed strikes with your hands into magic weapons that deal slashing damage, with a +1 bonus to attack rolls and damage rolls, and a damage die of 1d8.
So roll
So you
d8
should've-
plus 1.
Roll 1d8 plus 1 then.
That's
So instead
less.
of taking
So
2
we
damage,
take
they took
1.
1 damage each.
It did less.
And you made a point to mention this.
Well, I wanted to.
It
I
could
figured
have
I
been
had-
more, yes.
I could, yes. Can I offer the dragon my demon armor in exchange for both of the weapons?
How are you gonna get that off?
He's a fucking gold dragon. I'm sure he can do something about it to take it.
He says no. You can only take one thing, and he's very adamant about that.
No shifty trades or anything.
Well, I don't know if I want the defender or the sword.
The defender is a sword.
I was about to ask,
Good.
what type of sword is the defender? I forgot to double check.
It's one of those things that says any type, any sword.
Well,
Oh,
the
so-
defense. Oh yeah, it does. It says
so
any sword.
What
I linked
one
it.
would you say we get to choose, or would you say a certain type directly?
So the defender would be any sword, but the long sword, or the weapon, the other weapon is one that, like, your default class would probably go for. You know.
I
so-
mean, when you say it like that, it could be literally any weapon.
Yes.
So it's like, you saying that doesn't really help, is
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
know.
trying to say.
It just-
But so basically, like both of these can be any weapon, but the way you're saying it, Denver, is you're basically implying that whoever takes it, it will shift its form. We're asking you to establish
Oh!
what
Oh my
they
god,
are.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
They're both long swords. We can just say that. They're both long swords.
That's what I wanted to
I'm
double
so
check, because I'm
sorry.
like, I don't know what it
Because
actually
obviously
is.
it would skew a barbarian if one of them was a great sword kind of thing.
Yes, that is why
Yeah.
I asked.
So, I mean, I have 22 AC. That means like each turn I could have 25
You
by
could.
sacrificing a bonus to attack. But then I don't know anything about the other longsword.
Technically speaking, you shouldn't know anything about the defender in the first place
It
unless,
does require
unless it's above
killing.
table. Yeah.
Fair.
What would Benedict choose
mm,
if he doesn't know? He just knows they're both magic swords.
you know what? I'll flip a coin. How about that?
See,
Which
fair.
one would be the defender qualify as?
You want to roll a 1d2 and say
You know,
whichever
here,
one.
just like above board on this, the defender, I feel like your character just might gravitate to because it is like a defense kind of thing. Isn't that like all Lathander does? It's like defend people, like
How
protection.
would you know that
He's
exactly?
about light in rebirth.
Yeah, but like.
It's
Oh,
not
I'm thinking of.
if you're
I'm
thinking
of the wrong
defense,
guy. Never
it's
mind.
more like helm.
Hell,
Never mind. My bad. Wrong person.
Yeah. There. Okay. So I guess heads would be the longsword and tails would be the other one.
defender.
All right.
Give me a
Let's see.
second. That's heads.
So he picks a non-defender longsword.
The weapon one, right?
Yes.
They're both weapons.
Okay, calm down. Anyway, so you were gonna put it in your inventory?
Yeah.
Would he accept it? Would you?
You're taking it?
Yes.
Okay, so it is a +2 longsword. A magical longsword.
Seeing you grab that, I would set down the boots and grab the other sword that you were looking at.
Like, this is a weird, cool bluey one.
It's like a weapon, better than boots.
All right, Winston. Finally, your turn. What letters do you want?
I'll do B, B, and A.
Okay, B, and A. All right. So you find a potion, a spell scroll, and another potion. Damn, you didn't really do too well.
Well, I can't read any of these spell scrolls or potions.
Would we be aware? Would
Would
our
you want
characters be
the
aware of what the other
boots?
characters found previously? Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's make sure of.
Yes. So if you guys share amongst yourselves, like, hey guys, look, I found, like, of course you can communicate what you found.
Would you want these boots? I don't know what they do.
Boot,
Would Winston want to show the spell scroll to one of the casters, see if they understand or recognize it?
Booyah!
I mean, I could, sure.
Oh, I might as well do the same thing with the spell scroll I got.
Well, I
Okay.
mean, you're not choosing a spell scroll. You chose the sword, so what's it matter?
I know. I'm just saying that was also an option. I can say, hey, do you guys want to?
Would a cleric recognize either of the scrolls?
Fuck, now I gotta hold on.
Because if it's not my spell list, I wouldn't know it.
A cleric?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. A cleric would not know. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, a cleric would know both of the spell scrolls.
So what are they?
Well, that's the thing. They're a second and third level ones. So
So how would I know that? So what spells were they? How would a cleric know them?
I don't know.
That means, that means you have to be on the list.
I'm going to pick them. Give me a second. Gosh, saws. All right,
Spiritual
clerics.
Weapon and
Oh, yeah, that's great.
What?
Okay, so a second and third one, they are going to be hold person and mass healing word.
Shield would share this information and explain what those even mean or do to any party members who are like, so what's okay? You said the phrase, but I don't know what that means, kind of thing. If they're not overly familiar with magic, so yeah, he would explain what they even do, so so everyone could understand their value on purpose.
Fair enough.
and then you said there was potions. What would they
Yeah,
look like?
Winston found 2 different potions.
And I found
Okay, so I will need a.
It's possible it's possible we may not just not know this if we don't have an alchemical background.
Well, I'm just saying
So
what they look like.
you guys would know that one of them is a potion of healing just because it's so basic. You've seen it all the time, right?
Exactly.
Okay. Can we do like
the
a
other
medicine
one-
check if we know the other one?
I would. Shit. I would say How would you roll alchemy?
I would say medicine because it has to do with mixing herbs and shit.
Okay, that makes more sense. Then yeah, medicine. Find out the other one.
But if you think a different role is better, you're the DM.
No, it makes sense because the other ones I can't really. I mean, nature, but that's not
It's up to you. If you want to do it in nature, you can. I mean,
medicine. Damn it.
Payne
I'm not
wouldn't
sure
be
she-
thinking too hard upon it.
yeah, well, Shield isn't thinking too hard either. He's more like staring down this douche of a dragon. He's just overall annoyed about the indifference that people in the astral plane, and he's like, he's seeing it here too. And he's annoyed at the whole thing.
So Winston, Shill, you're not sure entirely, but Winston, you recognize this as a potion of animal friendship.
Hmm.
A regular potion of healing, a potion of mass healing word, and a potion of animal friendship.
Well,
Go, Winston.
What about my potion? What does it kind of look like?
your potion?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
The one that you found. Yours looks like a healing potion, but it looks stronger,
Question mark,
think
question mark,
this
question
is a
mark.
healing
Like a-
potion?
like a more concentrated version of the.
I would
healing
say
potion?
I think this is a healing potion, and show it to Winston or show it to everyone really.
Is Day just like digging around and like the gold got to stay in there sometime?
Wait, did they even look for items?
No. He
Yeah.
went over to the other pile of gold to try to take that because whenever he tries to take gold near Benedict, he gets punched.
And
So I am
that-
digging through the pile.
You're looking for items too.
Well, I'm digging through all the gold, so I would assume that.
At least
You would
some
notice
people
I,
do.
right.
Okay. Well, give me some letters.
E F
You could-
G.
You could have done D, A, and E.
Do you want to do D, A, and E, or E, F, and G?
Well, are they the same things, or does it change?
No, different tables.
It's
That's
all
why she's asking for
different.
different letters.
Okay. Alright, we'll do it.
Which one?
A and E.
D, A, and E. Okay. All right. You find a potion, and a spell scroll.
Oh, damn it.
Potion,
he's a-
potion, spell.
Well, he's a sorcerer. He might know the spell scroll.
Yeah.
No, he does not.
Is it a cleric one again?
Nope.
Paladin?
Druids.
You gotta find out.
We don't. That's the point. Is we don't know.
Well, look at it, damn it.
I opened the spell scroll.
Oh, oh.
Can
I
the
mean-
What are
Arcana
you-
check at least to know if you can't use it, then who could?
Are you a spell? Are you a spell? Oh my god, are you?
He's a sorcerer.
Yeah, you could. Go ahead and do the Arcana to see if you can,
Like if I can't figure out what this is, who can?
Oh,
This is where you excel of all times.
all right. So this is an 8th level spell, but you don't know what it is.
But would he be able to figure out who could know? What
8th level,
kind of magic?
bard or warlock.
One
have
thing
neither.
about the
Dang it.
way that I've noticed that you do that, a lot of spells are shared between classes.
That's why she said 2 classes.
I'm just saying, like, if you know the spell, it's like you picked earlier. That's why I'm saying it like that.
Oh well, this. Oh, the ones from the whole person.
Yeah, it's like
And
it sounded
yeah,
like you were
that
picking
one's
those ones
shared.
directly.
Yeah, I did because I did not anticipate that one being rolled. But this one was already chosen, so don't
Oh,
worry.
that's-
It's bard and warlock for sure.
So
Go
nobody
find yourself a bard.
or warlock.
Would Winston
Okay,
or Day
what
actually
was
go
the
and try to take the boots that Payne had found initially?
No, my character's not interested in that.
What about you, Day?
You don't like boots?
You want boots?
Out of character, I feel like they would be good
want
for
some
you because then
hugs?
you could just like leap over onto enemies' backs to like
Instead of
grab.
literally flying to them like he already can?
That's what I was about to say. Are you talking about Winston or Day?
Talk about Winston.
Oh yeah,
'Cause he,
leap
like-
over to them to pin them.
Monks already have
Yeah.
a shit ton of movement.
Yes, but there is that tripling of jump.
Oh,
That's
it's only using
different.
10 feet if they need to go a really long distance.
Yeah.
Mm, I guess I could take those.
The boots.
Would She'll be able to pick letters too?
Oh yeah.
A-G-E.
Age. Oh, you're going down.
So what were the boots called again?
I put
She
them in
linked
the
them.
Oh, did she?
Yes.
They're in the session chatter.
Did I figure out the
Oh.
potions that I found?
The potion.
You said
Oh,
potion, spell scroll.
yeah, potion. Although the one potion's a potion of healing, just so it looks generic.
Okay.
But the other potion you have to roll to figure out. It's not a generic one.
What would I be rolling? Insight?
Medicine.
Medicine.
Yeah, it's just a potion, bro.
Is it a pretty color?
It might even be a soda.
Ooh.
No.
It's like
What
this,
color
this
is it?
dragon's hoarding all that limited edition sodas? Son of a bitch.
It's brown.
The new Coca-Cola.
Man, that doesn't
Oh no,
sound-
I'm sorry. It's not brown. It's white.
It's white.
Yeah.
Nuke and clear.
Mm.
They couldn't actually achieve clear.
It'll be like dragon's milk.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's his pony jar.
Stop.
A.
So, anyways, so
I'm
you
sorry.
you find a potion of healing. Damn, y'all like the potions of healing. Jesus
You
Christ.
say it like
We
we
don't
like we
choose
know what's on the
that.
tables.
I don't even
You
know
say
what's
it
in
like-
these tables.
Gee.
You find a wand, and then another spell scroll.
What I understand the spell scroll though.
Let me look. Let me see. Right quick. Give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give it a D8. Roll a D8. A 7. Wow. Okay. So this is a cleric, warlock, wizard spell.
Oh, so he
So
can read
well,
it.
if I know what it is, then what is it?
Astral projection.
Oh, you want to go home?
I think, to be honest, I think Shield should be able to know how to get back just naturally if he came here in the first place.
Exactly.
Like, there's a natural rift that happens every so often around that area of the mountain, so it's like, yeah, fuck it, kind of thing. And he sees a potion of healing, but he's seen everyone else get one of those, and it's like, oh, okay, he'll sit down gingerly. He sees a scroll, and it's like, oh, that's no, whatever. He tosses that over into a pile of gold.
And then there's a wand.
Yeah, and the wand. Would I have to do an Arcana check because I don't have attunement for it?
Yes,
Okay.
it is an attunement one.
So can I do an Arcana check, and if I get high enough, I can at least vaguely know what it might relate to?
Go ahead. A 10.
It's a wand!
Yeah, bro. It's a wand with a skull on it.
Can I
Which
try to
one's
do an
this?
Arcana to help him out?
That wouldn't be
Um,
helping me. You'd be doing your own thing to try to figure it out yourself.
Okay, can I give him the help action so he can
No.
roll
You already
again?
did it. The roll's already done.
You have
Alright,
to do it
then.
yourself.
Fine.
It's a wand, right?
Yeah, bro. It's a wand.
Surprisingly, I'm actually surprised that I wasn't much worse than you.
I want to say that Shill like flicks it like you do it, like you throw a bone across a yard. He flicks it, and it's like toward day. And so if it land, ideally, I want it to land near day. So it's like, hey, if you can figure it out, if you want it, go for it, kind of concept.
I thought you were trying to cast it at him. And I was
No, I'm literally throwing it out of my hand away from me, kind of thing.
They roll
Okay.
Arcana. Let's see if you can figure out what this wand is.
It's a wand.
It's a magical wand.
I mean, it's a magical wand. It has magic. Jesus, you're right. Anybody else want to try?
What
Slide
are
it.
you
What are you doing?
What's the roll for?
I'm
I
just
think
gonna
he's still trying
try to
kill.
take the wand.
You don't
Well, you
have
can already take one item. That's the thing.
Wait, didn't he already choose one item?
They didn't.
Oh,
I mean, not.
No.
We don't have to fully choose until we're done with everyone's rolls.
And
Since
these, for the
everyone
record,
can
these are what we're looking. We're just like sifting through the horde, and this is what we're finding. Not necessarily none of us overtly asked. You're offering us things to help us. What are you offering? No, we just started looking through shit.
Well, he
No,
did
he
say
did-
he
he
was
did-
gonna offer trinkets, and I just figured
yeah.
it'd be.
I
He
know,
did
but
say
we
that
didn't
you had
really
one.
ask. What are you exactly offering? Kind of.
I mean, he's sitting there just watching you guys. So like,
No, but
It
he's
could-
old, so he might just watch it. He might just watch it be idiots for the sake of a minor amusement.
That joke.
Did everybody roll on the
Uh,
table?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got a
everybody roll.
plus. I got a +2 longsword. I'm taking it.
Do it. I got a +3 one.
Did
Haha.
they want
Four.
the wand?
A 4, that's a stick to you.
That makes sense. I was like, maybe if it has a skull, maybe I could at least have some little knowledge of it.
I mean, you guys could
If it's
literally.
If it's Loviatar associated, possibly, but
That's what.
Oh,
the
hold
thought
on,
process
hold up,
was.
hold up.
at that point,
I'm
it would
hoping
seem more
it-
like a religion check if that's your base of knowledge. But
I'm
that's just
trying
my
to
opinion.
see. I feel like no. This is it's very Loviatar adjacent, but not Loviatar type. So
Does Winston want to do an Arcana check on it?
I think he did, didn't he?
No.
No.
No, I
among-
didn't, but my
yeah,
character's not very arcane adept.
My
I mean, I
character
could
is
do it
not
if you
either.
ask.
Yeah, give it a try.
Watch him get
I
it.
rolled a 2.
Oh my!
I rolled
oh
a
my
2.
God.
You're fine. See, you'll know what the wand is.
Holy shit. Okay. So Winston, for some reason, you know what this wand is, like to a T. You recognize it as a wand of fear.
Hmm. Interesting.
I shall link it for your reading pleasure.
Do you wish to state that out loud so everybody knows what kind of thing it is?
I
Oh
do-
yes, I'll let everybody know.
there
Would
you go.
Dave still want it? Would Dave find it hilarious to just cast it at people and make them fear a tiny fairy?
Yes. I want it.
What you
Now,
think?
does it have like a
shell?
You have to attune to it.
Yeah. Majority of the items we grabbed here were attunement items.
Shield's not that invested in anything thus far found. He, like, if anything, he would probably grab one of the potions of healing.
I was gonna say, there was that mass healing word, or which one was that?
Yeah, it was scroll of mass healing word.
Yeah, I was like, that would be the only other one that I would be, as a cleric, looking at.
Fine.
It
Sure.
was like, if you want to go for the potion, yeah. I think mine was at least a greater or above, but I don't know. Alright, everybody grab what they wanted?
Yeah,
Yep.
I suppose so.
Okay, how do you drag stuff from the compendium over again?
You have to have your character sheet a little wannabe window thing. Like you barely pop up your character sheet out, and you can't have like a tab or anything. And then you just literally click and drag.
Is that what Yes.
Hey.
Hmm?
Hey.
Hey.
What?
And who?
Hold on.
Holding thine on.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Are you saying pain or hey?
Hey.
Okay. Hi.
What?
What the fuck?
Well, you keep going, hey, as if you're gonna say
No,
something.
She corrected herself and said she was saying pain. No, get yours, dude. Come on.
That's why I said yes. What?
What? Oh.
Hey, you feel this like crazy pain through your body,
Awesome.
which I guess feels great. So roll a d30.
A D30?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did I? Wait, what way am I supposed to do it? Together? Oh, I know.
R
Opposite.
slash R. You're not on Reddit, buddy.
Hey, I don't do it this way very often. Oh wait, I gotta.
Only twice a week, right? Yeah.
I don't press the roll.
Yeah, usually don't you do yours on beyond
D&D
whatever.
Beyond.
There we go.
Or I can just click
So,
up.
ain't no way you fucking rolled 7.
I did.
Oh,
You want me to roll again?
sure.
Alright.
He rolled a 7.
Depends what her purposes for him rolling are.
Do you want me to, or keep this up?
Yes. Yeah, go
Okay.
ahead. It would be my pleasure to see you roll another number.
It would-
16.
There we go. Okay, that's fine. All right, you take 16 slashing damage.
Oh, lovely. Too
But,
bad I'm
like,
not-
in this pain, though, you kind of get this, like, vision of a dude,
A dude.
and you feel this, like, embrace, as if from Loviatar herself.
A velvet embrace?
Awesome.
No, just
Velvetar is not about velvet.
maybe chains.
She's more the leather kind of gal.
Ooh, my kind of woman.
You see
Look at the
this.
dude. Come on.
You see this dude. I gotta make it better. How do I? There. Fuck. Come on. God damn it. Shit. Fuck.
I'm sure she's open to that too.
There we go. You see that guy.
Oh.
That's a guy.
I think it's a guy.
It looks like one
Yeah.
of them. That looks like one of them dope girly dudes.
It's a guy.
That looks like a trap.
The nose gives it away. It's a man.
I mean, not everyone
take your word
has
for it.
the same kind of nose.
Well, good thing Benedict is asexual, so it doesn't matter what it is.
Okay.
Okay. Do I see anything other than just the image of the person?
You feel like you gotta kill that guy. In the name of Lobiatar.
I'd
Get a
be
murder
happy
boner?
to be obliging to that. Do I recognize this person as in we've seen them recently or not
Yes.
at all?
You recognize him as one of the people from the visions that what's her name?
That witch.
The witch.
dead one?
Atharia.
Atharia.
Atharia showed you.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's it. The pain did not last as long as you liked it to, though.
Yeah. I guess now we can look out. We can look for this group that's causing the comet to come down.
But it already came down.
Yes. We're gonna look for the group that did that
Oh.
to stop them from doing any more harm.
Sheila wants to ask the dragon if he's been around so long, if he knows the source of why the chaotic magic happens around this area.
He will just say that is something the gods will have to tell you.
Can I insight check if he's trying to just avoid the question, or if he knows but he just doesn't want to answer?
Yeah, you can insight.
Well, sort of.
Because like some people are like, I don't want to admit that I don't know something, and so I'm just gonna bullshit my way out of this. Versus I know, but I don't feel like telling you.
So, are we getting ready to leave the cave?
Soon. Yeah, you
Like-
guys get the feeling that he doesn't really know. But he doesn't want to sound stupid.
If only the
Okay.
sword was heavier.
Shield doesn't say it out loud because he does know the dragons can hear him, but he just thinks to himself, oh, "Fucking dumbass dragons." This guy was supposed to be the elder, the guy who had answers. He doesn't fucking know shit. He doesn't know the answers to the important questions. So yes, that's how a shield would feel in this moment.
I mean, you can ask him why he's the elder or considered the elder.
I figured
Probably because
he's
he
been around.
already said that he didn't ask for the title.
Well, before we leave, Benedict would try one more time and just be like, I will offer you all the gold in my pocket if you can help me overcome the drawback of my rapier. But I'm not handing it to you.
Would he be able to understand how much gold each of us has individually?
Yeah.
Would he
Probably
realize?
smaller than us.
Would he realize how much is on Benedict is like nothing compared to his fucking hoard?
I mean,
Still,
yeah,
he-
like
he likes gold.
so it's obvious that, you know, the dragon can definitely tell that what you have is nothing that would, you know, offset, I guess, how much he has
It's like-
already.
It's like it's a drop in the bucket, sure, but it's like, I mean,
It's
you
gold.
like gold. I give you something you like. If you can help me.
How about I just touch you?
And what would that do?
You shall see.
What? Okay.
Cat hair.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
stop. When you eat a cat, Deborah, you really got to make sure you shave it properly. Like before you cook it.
What?
We were joking before about eating the cats, remember?
Oh.
Like
in
making
the-
make Chinese food.
Don't tell them that.
I was gonna make the joke if he didn't, so.
I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody who's ever owned a cat has joked about making Chinese food at least once.
I wrote a term paper about it.
What? Okay.
Anyway,
Yeah, anyway.
So he'll give you a bottle. And there's a bottle, it has a pretty label that says The Wizard of Wines Winery Red Dragon Crush 331422-W.
So he gave me alcohol?
Yep.
How's that going to help me resist necrotic damage?
It'll numb the pain.
and if you didn't think he was a douche before,
he'll he'll look over at Payne and kind of like, give like a little dragon smile. Like, yeah,
Like,
you get me.
well, like, what do you? Does he understand the history of Dragonborns? I mean, it's not a pro dragon history.
I'm not looking at
Yeah.
him like that.
So he expects me to give him all my gold in exchange for this.
No,
Out?
he doesn't want your gold.
So he's just giving me a free bottle of alcohol for no reason.
Not no reason. It'll help
It
you.
doesn't. Does he view that? Because he doesn't. If he was so locked in on one item each, he just gifted one of us an extra thing.
Yeah, but it's not magical.
Yeah, it's just liquor.
A figurative salt in the wound that he's not actually helping you.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna find a way to avoid that 5 necrotic damage so I can use the vicious rapier, because I took the fucking piercer feat specifically to use it.
You gotta find out how to get immune to necrotic.
That's what I'm trying to do. I figured an ancient gold dragon might be able to help with that.
He's not an ancient gold dragon. Whoever told you he was ancient?
He's literally called the fucking Elder, and you said he's centuries old.
I didn't say he was an ancient. There's a difference between an ancient and a
Okay,
gold dragon.
he's still a centuries old gold dragon. I thought he might know something. Like,
I
even
mean,
if he doesn't have something to offer, he could at least, like, I figured maybe he could point me in the right direction of, like, finding an answer.
Which means, Sai, that if you don't want him to have the answer, you can just say, "Go to here and give us a quest adventure." Make it more of a story-related concept to get this curse cured. Make it more of something than just a non-answer.
I mean, like, to be fair, it's...
Instead of having him be immune to necrotic damage, it's the idea of removing the curse off of the weapon in the first place.
Oh, that,
Like enacting some special rite or something.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, because that's actually what I asked him first, was like, can you take this, like, can you remove this drawback from the weapon, not give me immunity?
That's what he asked for initially.
Oh,
and
my
if the
God.
dragon can't do it, would he know some special means that we can do it ourselves, even if it's some
That
fetch
makes-
quest or some shit?
That makes so much more sense. Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
I mean, I know lesser restoration, but I'm pretty sure that would only be good for getting my armor off.
Technically speaking, shield does no remove curse and dispel magic.
Uh,
but
Well,
you've never
dispel.
asked him for help.
The spell would be.
And sometimes remove curse remove the entire effects off a weapon and not just the bad parts.
Yeah, so then it would lose the.
But unless you know the spell yourself, it's not gonna. You wouldn't necessarily know that.
So do
Doesn't
you
extend it
express
would.
What-
your disappointment with the wine to him?
Well, I mean, I don't drink.
Then would you
No.
express your disappointment?
It's like, I would just ask him like, how will this help?
Well, as your black friend of that sounds terrible.
No, you can say that.
You're
It's
the
cool.
one that can say that.
As your black friend over there.
Wait. So I can't refer to Avery as my black friend because I'm white.
Payne is literally black.
Move
Yeah,
on,
Avery's.
keep going.
So he explains like he thought that maybe as a mortal you would be okay just getting drunk a little bit, but then he thinks about it and he's like,
Would he not recognize him as a reborn, not
Well,
normal mortal?
that's why he was like, I suppose you aren't really immortal, are you?
And granted,
So why would
this
he
is
have offered that in the first place? He has really potent passive senses, so he would have known it before offering it.
also, remember, none of you know that Benedict is reborn. That's never come
But
up
the
before.
dragon could be able to figure it out.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, like, so if he's saying out loud that I'm not exactly immortal, this is the first any of you are hearing that.
I guess
It's not,
par
you don't
for the
exactly
course.
look like a regular human. You look a little worse for the wear perpetually, okay?
I'm pretty sure he does just look like a normal human, mostly.
Let's see, what does your picture say? Motherfucker, that's not a human.
Well, to be
Looks
fair, that is
human-ish.
AI.
I know, but it's under your prompt that you used.
All right. Anyway, so he'll say, you know, I think I might indulge in this little game. Prove to me that you truly wish to save my little town, and I might be able to do something about that little sword of yours.
What would you require me to do?
Whatever helps the town. That might be saving it from these evil people, perhaps.
She'll just looks at the dragon deadpan. Like, you know, like dash underscore dash kind of look.
So wait, hang on. Let me get this. This is out of character. Basically, he wants us to fully complete our quest so that I can then use a weapon that I'm trying to be able to use to help me better fight. Like he wants
What
us to
did you not
defeat
understand
the
about the
enemy.
word douche?
I think
Like-
I might have miscommunicated this in my see. I'm terrible at roleplay. I was trying to be like, well, if you just like maybe like kill one of the next leaders and then come back to him.
Yeah, that was not portrayed adequately.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I gotta go to some acting classes.
All right. I mean, like he literally could just say, kill this specific person and come back, and I'll help. You know.
Oh, okay. Well, let's pretend he said something akin to that.
Well, who would be the target then? If he wants to instill an illusion or instill a vision, because they have inherent a lot of powerful magical essence within them. Dragons are really associated with a lot of magic.
I
So they're probably
wonder.
capable of a lot of like passive, innate magic that humanoids aren't somewhat capable of or even aware of, kind of thing. So if you
I
want to give us
wonder
a
if
vision, he
a
could.
certain player character might have just had a recent divine interception of
Intervention.
someone. Whatever.
I mean,
Would
they-
Pain give a shit or like squeal in pain or joy or whatever?
Well, you would
I
have
think he
definitely
would
noticed
probably
that I
not.
would have been in pain and I would have looked happy about it, but I wouldn't have mentioned the fact of what I've seen. Unless
But it would
somebody-
have been random.
Well, yeah.
Like what the fuck was that about?
Don't worry about it.
So
It's
if pain receives pain intense enough, would he not?
Oh,
Maybe.
Okay, I'm
don't see why
I'm
not.
just curious. I'm not like it's not something I want to try and make happen. I was just like morbid curiosity, basically.
I mean, Shill has a crown that can help out with that.
Mm-hmm.
Dealing cold damage, not direct official pain per se.
I mean, damage is damage.
Tell it to acid. Shill's annoyed and asks the quote unquote elder in Draconic that if he cares about the village so much, why isn't he helping it directly?
Because
Because it's one of those, he's sending us off to be pawns to our potential doom, and he's just sitting here in his gold piles, and he's like, oh yeah, if you want to prove to you care about my village, and it's like, it's your village, bitch, act like the fucking leader. That's the kind of mood Shill's in.
I bend fate from behind the scenes.
Why did
And
it crash down?
over the past 100,700 years, I have seen lots of things happen to this town, and I do not believe that it is my right to be the one to save it all the time.
He would motion toward the red dragon.
That is an enemy of mine, and mine only.
That kills your
Hang on.
people.
Did you just say he's 100,700 years old?
She crushed it herself.
Well, no, I meant like
She crushed it herself
100,000.
instead of 100,000. She realized she was centuries old, which made it below 1,000, so she picked 700.
Yeah, 700.
Okay, so just 700.
Yeah.
Because I was wondering if you meant if like what you were saying was like if you were like 100. Oh wait, no, I
She
mean
wouldn't say the word
1,000.
years twice. If that was the case.
1,000. Because I wasn't sure if she meant like 1,700 or.
Yeah, man. He's not an ancient dragon, damn it.
Okay.
Technically speaking, as far as time goes, Shill is technically older than him.
Yes.
Yeah, and
Damn.
I mean, to a human,
I told you,
Seven-
Shill's 1,111 years old.
Oh, wow.
yeah, and like to a
A lot of
human,
ones.
700 is still kind of ancient.
Yeah, to a human, that is ancient. Because those are that's like the edge case of elven ages. In many times.
So like,
Fair.
I mean, I would still see him as like an ancient dragon because
Okay.
Benedict knows that he's like biologically like 35 years old, I think. I can't remember what I chose, but like he doesn't know chronologically how old he is because
Can
he
I
was
tell you
dead.
guys something?
Huh?
Can I tell you guys something?
Yeah.
I want to apologize if this seems a whole mess. I have such dookie memory, and I'm really trying. Okay.
Oh, I know you're trying. You're doing a good job. Like don't
The
get me
dragon
wrong.
acts accurately as like a dragon probably would. It's just that, for Shill's perspective, he thinks he's a douche and he wants to express that.
Yeah. Like I said, you're doing a good job.
Oh, okay.
So don't worry about
I
that.
don't think the dragon's being roleplayed inaccurately or anything.
Yeah.
It's just that Shill's not as big. Let's just say Shill's not as big as fan.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Shill wants answers. This guy's supposed to have them. He plays it off like he's supposed to know, but he doesn't fucking know anything. But he still acts all important. Yeah, that would annoy Shill.
And to be fair, that does like track with like depictions of dragons I've seen in various media, including like Dungeons and Dragons. Like like in some the books I've read, they act like that.
But to answer your question, Sai, no, apparently, and because of what Matt said, no, Payne does not share his vision with us. He just felt happy, and that was about fucking it because he wouldn't say what it was about.
Unless
So
somebody
unless
asks,
the dragon overtly says, "Here's who I need you to kill," which if he's giving Benedict a target, he'd probably mention that.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think at this point, I mean, if Payne isn't going to mention the specific one that he saw, then the dragon, who definitely knows who this group is, he's going to give you the same vision that Atharia showed you, pretty much.
The people around the fire that we already killed a few of.
You only killed 2 of them, I think. Or 1. No, 2. 2. It was 2. Do I still have that? I should still have it. Well, you guys remember what it looked like, right?
He would show
It's
us
like
that
when
again,
Winston
all
is
of us.
when Winston is shown that vision again, would he like smile out of pride knowing he killed who he wanted to?
Here we go. It was this picture.
That's a lot of people that need to be killed. Oh, hey, look, it's him.
Yes, it is.
Shill cares more about the redhead.
That.
Well, these 2. You guys know these 2 are dead.
I see the one X. Where's the? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, this one and this one were at the crater, and then this one is the one we're apparently being pointed toward.
If he shows that to all of us and points out that one individual, Payne would say something.
Whew.
Well, he doesn't necessarily point out the individual, more so just the group in general, but he does, make it a point that this center group is the leader, the leadership. There we go.
So Shill's been able to figure out that this dragon, the Elder, didn't have answers and just acted like he did. based on this concept, can I do an insight check to think if to try to find out if she'll would figure out or feel that the council in town are the same way, where they act like they have the answers, but they actually don't actually have the answers?
Yeah, you can. You can do an insight.
Could I ask him about stuff in his hoard?
Sure, but 1 second. So, Shill, what you get from your interactions with the town leaders is that they don't know everything, but they're trying their hardest to seem confident so that they don't instill like a mass panic among their town.
He would keep it to himself.
Fair.
And then you wanted to ask a question.
Can I hold up the defender and say, "Do you have anything bigger than this?" Like, can I actively ask him?
This is a super awesome longsword. You got a great sword, dude?
It's like he's not asking for directly a great sword or anything sword related. It's like, do you have anything like heavier or bigger than this current weapon?
Do you have literally any two-handed weapon in the whole horde that the dragon would be okay with giving away?
Let's leave it up to fate. Roll a D100.
The Hondo.
What's your threshold? Fuck.
Well, it's just 50-50. Damn.
I mean, if you don't want the defender, I'll take it off your hands.
You said only take one thing. You already took one thing.
Yeah, if you put down the other one, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, if the defender is what he took and he doesn't want it,
He wants to leave here with something good, not just a backup weapon for you.
Okay, so he does have something, but I don't think this is. Oh, it is. Oh wow. Okay, so
Is it also cursed?
I don't mind if it
that's
is.
a good question.
I was just wondering if it's a two-handed heavy weapon. That is all I was really asking about. If it's not, then I'll probably.
What's the
He
heavy
does-
matter?
He does have a heavy weapon.
Heavy is in the wordage for Great Weapon Master. If it's not heavy, I can't use Great Weapon Master with it.
It is a two-handed heavy weapon. Take it or leave it.
Does it seem
Does it
magical?
seem magical?
Oh, Jinx, you too. So cute. Yes, it is magical.
Then yes, I will take it.
Okay.
And then I would
Do
say,
you have
do you
to-
still want this to Benedict?
well, I mean, I would rather keep the. Well, actually, no, because that's a +3 longsword
Exactly.
compared to this +2 longsword.
That's why I was mentioning it there too.
So I'll put down the +2 long. I'll take the defender. So let me delete that from my inventory. That's not wait.
This weapon is very specific, like situational specific, but it's magic, so.
Yeah, he won't know the magic until he attunes.
Yeah. It's like-
And
But
that
out of
sounds oddly
character-
specific.
Here you go. That's what you found, or what he has.
Oh. Well, that's fancy.
so
as
you're
fuck.
telling me it's the great sword version?
Yeah, you got lucky and it had the option for it.
Like if this said longsword or rapier or short sword only, no.
Well, the thing about that is I roll with advantage, so that might happen a
I
little
gotta
more
throw
often
some-
than you think.
We'll throw a chimera at you guys.
Bring it.
That
Whoops.
one
That was a misclick.
does.
Oh,
Fuck.
you take four blessed damage.
This
Wait,
is
what? What you hit? I'm confused.
hang on.
So confused.
Oh!
You gotta
Oh,
burn
but
that
if
right away,
you-
huh?
If you are doing
Damn.
the damage, it doesn't automatically give the damage. You gotta actually type it in.
Yeah, but it says damage/type 4.
Yeah,
Like, what
it's
the fuck?
just giving you your modifier. You gotta actually type in the 1d10. The plus is from the sword directly. You gotta type in everything.
Oh, did you bring it over, or
Yeah.
did you just type that in?
Yeah, I took it from the compendium.
Yeah,
Oh,
I also did
That's
that
weird.
earlier, and I had to type it in. I forgot about that entirely.
Because
Because
it's
because it's specific for it's not going to dictate how much of it you want to take off to add for AC.
Plus, it can be different sword types, so
Right.
it allows you to choose.
so it would be damage is 1d10. 1d.
If you're adding the AC, it would always be +1 only, and then you would add the extra 2 to your AC for every round.
If you wish to do so, yes.
Yeah, or
Yeah,
you
if I-
can just
if I-
have it be +2 to attack and only add 1.
Well, the max is +3. So I'm gonna keep it at +3, right? Yeah.
If you keep it at +3, you get no AC bonus, and it's just a regular +3 sword.
Which
Yeah,
+3 is
That's fine.
better.
I would just like I would change it if I need to. Like if I feel like I need to, then I would. Otherwise, I'm going to use it as a +3 sword, for the most part.
Okay.
So its attack is strength +3 plus proficiency, and then damage is 1d10 plus strength +3.
Yes.
Okay.
There is a little subsection under the range of the attack that says magic bonus, and you can set that there to make sure you know exactly what it's coming from.
So to be clear, Sai,
Yes.
you
my
gave
dear.
the barbarian a vision from a god, but not the cleric.
Hey, I'm
Because
godly.
it's
What are you talking
it's
about?
specific. It's specific. There's a reason that I didn't give it for yours. Okay. Loviatar has something against that guy.
If I remember correctly, you were pointing out one of them had either a vibe or a symbol of Loviatar on
A
them.
symbol.
And I believe that one was the one, or was it the one with
Yeah.
yeah. That is why.
I'm gonna roll the defender and its attack just to let me know if I got everything right. So that a +10 because it's taking my 4 strength.
I had
My
a +9,
3.
you got a +10. That makes sense.
Yeah, 4 strength, 3 proficiency, 3 to hit, and then 8.
That
Well, it
does-
only rolled a 1. But it's
Oh, yeah.
it's the D10 plus 4 strength plus the 3 mod.
You should add the slashing on to the bottom part of it just so you know what type it is, just in case. But that is correct.
It's gonna be so weird because 2024 rules mean there's not. They're gonna want to. They're changing it to make sure there's no actual magical slashing, piercing, bludgeoning.
Why? That's stupid.
Instead of making your attacks magical, they say you can change it into a different damage type in the first place. Instead of saying it does regular slashing damage, it'll give you the option like, well, now your attacks can deal force damage, like the Horizon Ranger kind of thing does.
That was super fun.
Yeah, but I feel like it makes sense for it to just be like it's just magical slashing, you know?
They're
It's
trying to
like
get
it's the-
more of the flavor where you're either so magical you're pushing out more force, or your class would have more of a flavor for a different damage type other than just generic magic.
That's never there though.
I don't know. I'm not at Wizards. It's just what one of the changes are.
Yeah, they're the
Yeah.
wizard. Yes.
All right.
Chill's fine to leave because this fucker doesn't have any answers.
I'm good as well. I got a better weapon. I'm happy.
I'm trying not to railroad you guys, but I feel like I had to, and I feel bad.
For what?
Nah.
It made sense story-wise.
Well, I think like if you railroad the entire campaign, that's not good. But it's like if your players are just getting way too off track and you're like, look, I need to steer you in the right direction, I think that's okay. You know?
Okay.
Alright, are we gonna head down, head out?
Shall we coming down the mountain?
When she comes.
Oh my, Denver's coming.
COM. Don't worry.
Oh,
All right, you're going back to the town.
Yeah.
All right, you bid your fuck. Don't look at that map. That's not the map for you.
We can't
Don't
see
worry,
it.
I didn't see anything. It was
we
just a
bid
black
your
screen.
fuck.
On the way back, I would ask
Chill to see if he could draw the person that I saw.
I wanted to get a little bit.
I keep in mind when I say I'm drawing the maps and the terrain and stuff, it's not a masterpiece.
Well, you're the
Wait,
best
did I
drawer
still
I've seen.
did I still get to keep that alcohol?
Or because he basically said it's useless to me, does he take it back?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I would still keep it if
If he doesn't take
if
it
that
back.
was fine.
Yeah, I think he would let you have it just to get rid of it. Because
Okay, then
Joe,
just
what's
because
happening in the background? Turn that video off.
Who,
It's not a video. It's Sarah.
I was
Oh,
about to say, who do you think's talking in the background for him?
so I will just because like Benedict doesn't drink, like he doesn't need to, and it probably wouldn't do anything to him. Uh, he's just gonna hand the bottle of old ass fancy wine or whatever to Day because he knows Day's a lush.
And he feels like enabling that?
Does
Sure.
Dane drink the wine?
What would you be? So this is on the way back.
Like once they leave the cave and they start making their way back to town, he's just like takes it out of his pack. He's like, "Here, fairy."
Well, we do at least sleep on the way.
Yeah.
So
We
we
got it.
are at least full healed. Meaning for me.
Day, do you drink this wine at all? Or do you just save it?
He gave you a bottle of the good shit, dude.
The bottle of the good shit. Yeah.
And where are we right now?
He gave it to you right after we basically on the way back. We're in the icy mountain still.
Okay, we're still in the icy mountains.
Yeah, when he gave it to you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll drink it.
Oh, like the whole thing, or just a little bit?
We'll probably drink it on the
I'll
way.
only take like a sip first.
Okay.
I'll be like, "Oh yeah, this is good." Yeah, and then the whole thing.
Okay, so once you drink the whole thing, the wild magic flows out of that bottle, bro. And you find yourself with an extra finger on both of your hands.
Huh.
My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Inigo Montoya had extra fingers.
No, but the
He
one
was
who
looking
killed
for a
his
man who
father-
had 6 fingers on his right hand.
Okay. I've never read or watched.
Well, you should. It's an awesome movie. You're missing out. Shame
one
on
of my
you.
favorites.
It's not just a thing to reference.
Yes.
Although it is something that we reference frequently, but that's because it's so good.
It's worth watching, Jen.
Day has 12 fingers.
Oh, fingers. Like a spider monkey.
He's got 42 digits.
Why is Spider Monkey specifically?
As opposed to some other kind of primate.
Also, I'm pretty sure primates also have 5 fingers on each hand.
And why would a spider monkey matter if he can fly anyway?
See, he's not saying anything because Cully just got him off guard. He's like, "Oh shit."
My brain just went.
Damn, guys.
We short-circuited Leprechaun Elmo. I don't know why, but calling you by your username reminded me of that video where they're like, go up to your partner while they're like gaming or whatever and call them by their username and see their reaction. And like the girl goes up to her boyfriend and she just reads Conquistador. And the guy just starts laughing.
I remember that.
I mentioned the thing about drawing the person because we could at least show it to some people around town to try to see if we can find that person.
Can I do a performance to see how good the drawing is, Sai?
Mm-hmm.
Watch him
Make it
nat
like
20.
a police sketch.
Please sketch. I mean, yeah, it's just like a regular caricature of the guy. It's not really that. It's not bad. It's not good.
It's not 100% accurate.
It's just average, you know. We got like the lines of the basics. A little squiggly snake off to the side.
It's like that. That's about right, right? Like Shield wants to care because he was tasked with this and everything. Because apparently this is the only way to eventually potentially get answers. But it's like he's well aware of his limits as an artist.
I was gonna say I have the perfect image if you did roll a nat 1 on that.
You know, I'm kind of
And-
glad that they sent me home sick from work today because apparently there's a lot of fucking drama going on at work right now, and I'm glad I'm not there for it.
Ew.
Like, you
Also-
can't believe what you're missing, and it's like I'm okay with missing it.
That's
You know
exactly what I imagined in my head.
Well, that's like an
Glad I'm
actual
not
police
there.
sketch that they were using on TV.
But it's like I don't, as you said, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Because it's a 14 out of 1, but still.
I think it.
And if you see my modifier, I'm actually shocked that it got that high.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, dang.
I didn't know what else to do. It's like, how am I going to draw this shit that we're going to make use of? And it's like, have you seen this randomly generic person? It's like, yeah, they're all over. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, is that you?
Is that you?
Like, you can show this generic everyman kind of picture to someone. Have you seen this generic man? It's like, yeah. He would draw it on one of the pages of his book, tear it out, very, very carefully, and then give the page to Payne to do whatever with.
All right. I guess should we go to the town hall, or what are we thinking?
I say we check with the town hall and at the Velvet Embrace. I feel like Mama Callow might have information.
When you asked, what do you think? Shill's face goes from neutral to like, because the first thing that comes to mind for what do you think is like, it's like he didn't say it out loud, but he's like, I think that dragon was a dumbass. Because well, no one's telepathic here, and so. So he just noticeably droops when you actually ask the question, but he goes along with whatever anyone else is doing. It's one of those, I got no other options right now, I'll just do whatever.
I guess we'll go to the town hall and then back to the Velvet Embrace.
To the barracks.
No, to the town hall.
The barracks are at the town hall.
I know, but we're specifically
Someone
going
gets
one
me.
place.
That's all. Oh, did I ever fix this map? I feel like this map
I don't know what you mean by fix.
had some issues that I needed to fix and then forgot to fix them. No, I fixed them.
Oh man, I've never been on this map before. What a surprise.
Oh, wow.
Not as intensely as the saloon based leader, but he still he still gives the three the three members of the council like this look of like, I know your dirty little secret. He doesn't say anything, he just gives them that look. And they said it's not as mean spirited toward the saloon person, but it's still kind of there. But he's like in the back of the group, and like everyone else will be ahead of him, but that's the look on his face anyway.
By now, by the way, it's been about, I think, 2 days since
Maybe
he's
two,
had
like
on.
like 3-ish. But this is back when they saw us after the festival and after the crater hit and everything.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah. It's not like 3 days since we've been in this exact room.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, the town looks like it's, kind of recovered from it. It's people were kind of like wary, but not as festive should be during this time of year,
I mean, a meteor did come down.
So are they really working that hard I mean, there is better propaganda where there is no war in Ba Sing Se. Come on now, get to it, council members. Get people happy.
Wait, are you trying to imply that there was a war in Ba Sing Se? Because I don't think there was.
Exactly.
I know of no war in Ba Sing Se.
It's like, if they're such a good if they're trying to reduce panic so much, why aren't they personally working at trying to get the festival back up and running and everyone's spirits back up and everything? And you're like, everyone's still a bit wary. It's like they're doing a shit job as leaders then.
Well, they look very young. Actually, that one, from this distance, where I'm zoomed out, that one looks like Minthara.
This one is the youngest from what we've been told.
Yeah, the two women, based on their races, you can tell that they're not very young at all.
Is that racist? I don't know.
I don't think the one is based off of race, but what happened to them later in life.
But yeah, like I said, with it zoomed out and just in token form, that it looks like Minthara.
Who?
Yep.
No, this
No.
one. Obviously,
This
the one
one.
with white hair.
Oh,
Yeah, like because of the white hair
You
and the
can
way
ping,
it's
man.
styled.
Just ping.
I mean, I figured it'd be obvious.
Okay.
Minthara.
I can't
Like
see the
this-
token. They
this-
don't have good eyes. That's the point of pinging, man.
But yeah, like the skin tone, the white hair, and the way it's styled and all, like without it zoomed in, it looks like Minthara, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's racist. Got it.
We spoke with
Never
her.
said I wasn't.
All drows look the same.
That's not even
she's
a
like,
Well,
not even a drow.
That's kind of my point. He compared her to a drow.
You got pointy ears. You're a drow.
Well,
White
I
hair-
said
with
because-
white hair apparently.
well, I said from a distance, meaning it's like I can't clearly see them.
So would Payne actually ask the council any questions when we got here?
not directly as we got here.
Would we have been allowed to see them immediately, or being like, you guys can go in the waiting room for a while, kind of treatment?
I mean,
Well, they're still kind of like expecting your return, or hopefully expecting your return. So
Why would they send us to go get help if they didn't think we were going to come back?
well, you did seem capable
I mean,
ish.
there
We
Yeah, I
didn't
mean-
really
really a
go.
threat.
We didn't really come across all kinds of horrible obstacles on our way there or back.
Yeah, it was
I mean,
just
just
it was
think,
just a
think
griffin.
think about a regular townsperson going up into the cold ass mountains.
Without a magical safety hut.
Yeah.
That too.
And again, and encountering a griffin.
Who got two-shotted?
Literally.
Well, technically 3.
I mean,
I had to hit it twice.
I mean,
Okay,
only
fine,
2 hits.
four-shotted, because technically speaking, I shot it with 2 bolts.
I still have its talons though, and I want to see if there's any like awesome blacksmith who can make a cool weapon out of them.
Okay, so you go talk to the leaders.
Now we'll just
But-
stand here.
We just like we sit down at the chairs and just like look at them.
That doesn't seem awkward at all.
Definitely not.
All right, what do you guys ask? I'm gonna start paraphrasing the roleplay because I'm terrible at role playing these 3.
That's why I
So
like
far.
that's why I like Saw's campaign on Sunday because it's so full of-
Wow.
Well, I like this one too, but I'm saying it helps me with my role play.
It also helps that you're a stalker, apparently.
Or have a stalker.
Oh
You
yeah,
don't have good enough insight to know the difference right now, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm an unintentional stalker.
You're
Okay,
stalking
so,
your
Do
stalker.
they say anything as we approach?
well, Kadir, he makes this like inappropriate comment, like, "Whoa, you survived,"
Did you
Well,
expect
yeah.
anything else?
and and Dalen and Aoife like look back at him like, "Bruh."
Kidding me?
But yeah, they express that the last people that they sent up there did not make it back. So they
From his comment, Shill would just give a face like, that's insulting, dude. Like he was genuinely like insulted by the comment. Like you're trying to say he was so weak that he would be defeated by the trip or some shit. like come on now, I'm better than that.
And like when
Are
he
you
says like
surprised because of the griffin, the red dragon, or the gold dragon?
when he says like,
Cool.
oh, the last people we sent didn't survive, then he'd just be like, well, last people you sent weren't us.
I mean, technically now we are.
So they were asked a question by Winston.
Yeah, what did Winston say?
Are you surprised because we survived the griffin, the red dragon, or the gold dragon?
They are baffled by the fact that you mentioned a red dragon, but they don't seem very phased about the griffin or the gold dragon.
It's like Redwood. We didn't take that into calculation. What the fuck? Like maybe these bitches are badasses. Oh my god.
We're so badass that I literally just ripped all the talons out of its feet. The griffin.
As you hold
All
them up.
8,000 of them.
For the record, when you, as far as I know, when you do spell checks like that to get stuff out, it doesn't happen like a nanosecond. So it could be you painstakingly carving out their feet to get out their claws, kind of thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't give a time frame for how it happens.
Yeah.
Either way, we are here, and we bring news.
So Aoife like signals to everybody in the room, like the guards and all the other staff, to leave.
They didn't do this as soon as we got in here. What do you think they were going to talk about?
No.
Like, a gold dragon? What? There's a gold dragon around?
Like, what? Why we're talking with a red dragon? What's going on, everyone?
Anyways, continue.
Sorry, Winston would explain, but I'm having a coughing fit.
It's okay.
And
we
Shield would
understand.
explain, but he doesn't care about these people enough to do so.
Damn.
They don't have answers. No one seems to have answers who are supposed to have answers. He's annoyed by the whole situation.
Friggin' astral elves.
I mean, Payne has a picture. Would he bring it up?
I guess so. He would place it like closer to them for them to look at. We're looking for this one. They are attached to
a generic Joe Schmo.
We're looking for this guy. Yeah.
For the
They
record,
don't-
he didn't have colors in pencils or anything, so it's only grayscale for what the picture is. So the fact that he has non-white or black skin, he should not have included that.
They don't seem to know who that is, and in fact, Kadir makes a comment like that sort of insults whoever drew that picture.
Sorry, we're not artists.
Shield's not even insulted by that, just because it was like, I know what's like at that. It's one of those things where it's like, out of the many years you spend in the astral plane, you eventually gather all kinds of skills, but that's just not one he went after yet.
He's working on it this lifetime.
Well, it's like one of those, after he gets back, he's like a to-do list, but no one's killed him or knocked him out to get his, or actually got a successful sleight of hand to go through his belongings. And so they haven't really found his like to-do list of skills to learn.
Are we still waiting for Winston to stop coughing?
Sorry.
Or you could summarize it as we told them generically the vague broad strokes of what happened.
Yeah, that's essentially what it is. Like, insert explanation here.
We give them the spark notes.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay. So they appreciate that you went up there and got some sort of direction on where to go with this. And they tell you that they will keep the town, as calm as they can, and that they hope, you guys can help rectify this issue and whatnot.
So they really don't have anything extra for us
Like, to do or to give?
to
Either.
Oh.
They don't have any
Uh,
leads for us on anything like, oh hey, somebody said something about blank happening over here.
Because we don't know. Hey, kill this guy. Where is he?
Yeah.
Well, the DM shall give you a hint. You're asking the wrong people.
Yeah, I had a feeling, but I just wanted to double check before we left, and you say, oh hey, they actually did know.
Yeah, they
You
don't
could
know
just make
shit.
it an insight check and you make it really low.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, let's pretend you rolled an insight and got 6.
Here,
There you
let
go.
me roll insight real quick. Oh, I got a 7.
You got a 7. There you go.
Yeah, you're asking the wrong people.
Like, oh, okay. I guess we're wasting our time here. I'll take back this wonderfully drawn picture, and then we'll be on our way. That kind of crap. Yeah.
I guess we'll go back to the Velvet Embrace.
All right. Leadle. Oh, that's not the Velvet Embrace. Sorry.
We're back at the festival! Yay! Time loop.
Oh hey, look at that fiery guy.
This time, y'all see Fizzlebang Spark Whistle sitting at the bar. Sorry.
Oh, he doesn't pop
Next
up
to
with
my
a
little
name.
imp
That's weird.
friend.
What?
He doesn't pop up with a name for some reason.
Oh, we should.
Yeah, it's like you hover over Mama Kylo and he's got a name, and Fizzlebang doesn't.
Well, let's give him one so that you guys can know who that is. There you go.
There we go.
Do we know he makes things?
I mean,
Yeah, you guys went on a whole adventure with him.
You remember he went with you when you went to go profligate for Loviatar one day. They told him not to do explosives, even though he's really amped about it. Remove the token, Sai.
What token? Oh,
that fiery guy that I made reference to earlier.
sorry.
How do you ping that fast? Mine won't do.
By clicking and and 0 latency issues.
Sorry, I don't have that. Alright. I guess we shall go up to the person who is
I'm not a ping.
click and hold.
Left click and hold.
Yes, it's because we have Dookie internet.
Shut up.
We have now given
It's the best we
we have
can
now
get.
given Tay the power of the ping.
Yep. Get ready for the ADHD brain to go off course again. I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna sit on top of this guy.
What guy?
Oh my.
Oh, that guy?
Yeah.
He's just. You can ask
I'm-
him to move.
Can you move him?
That's
Like,
Yeah.
is that a thing? Is that thing actually movable?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. Like, I thought it was all just like one solid picture.
Yeah, I thought it was all fixed.
Yeah.
These people on the sofa. I put these guys on the sofa.
Every single individual person here on it is a token she put on.
Huh.
Yeah, I wanted to make this place seem lively. It's not really that.
Rather than literally, you see people in circle token frames, or it's completely dead, and it's like she didn't want to do that.
Well, I would ask Fizzlebang. It's like, you make weapons, correct?
Oh, yes, I do.
I've
Not really. I mostly make things that explode that can be weapons.
Would you happen to know somebody who could perhaps take some griffin talons and turn them into a weapon befitting a paladin.
I can make something for a paladin with some materials.
Well, it doesn't sound like you specialize in melee weaponry.
No, I don't. Sorry.
Would you know somebody who does?
Yes, if you go to that guy over there, the little dwarf guy.
Over there as in
Are you-
here or over
Jess,
there
your character
out
would probably
on the
know about the fact that there's a blacksmith in town that we could have bought stuff from, but it was too pricey. But there is a genuine blacksmith who deals with magical weapons and bullshit like that.
You guys have been there.
Yeah.
It's been there's
Oh.
been too many gaps between
It's
things.
all good.
There is a dwarven blacksmith in town.
Okay. I will go.
Stalwart shields.
I will seek him out at some point.
Okay.
If you're doing it exclusively from Griffin Claws, asking for some kind of weapon, the best you're probably going to get out of this gnome is like a claymore. There's just like a splinter bomb.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's why, like, if he doesn't make melee weapons, I'm not gonna deal with him.
You don't really have a lot to deal with. If you have multiple ingredients, you can probably combine them in some way. But you literally only have something that would be like good for a splinter bomb. You have claws, dude, and that's all.
I think I
Or
have.
you can't make those into a blade.
I would show Mama Callow the portrait. Do you recognize this person?
She says
It's a generic fucking picture.
she says no, but I need everybody to make an insight.
In
check.
Like-
insight.
Oh, is that Joe Everyman?
Joe Everyman.
Oh, I think I know that guy. Oh, the Schmoes are a nice family.
Yeah, Mama Callow doesn't know.
Dang, I figured a fucking somebody who ran a damn brothel might know people.
A picture that looks like Joe Schmo. Yeah, I'm sure she would. Uh huh.
Well, apparently you got enough of the
Every
details.
other customer we ever have ever.
Could you guys give me another roll? What's the one for remembering things? I keep forgetting.
Raw
Wisdom?
intelligence.
Damn
History
it.
is what you history is about what you learn from books or you remember from being told in stories and stuff. Raw intelligence is raw memory.
Then I need everybody to roll their intelligence. God damn, Day!
Oh, he is dumb.
He, for some reason, has a +1 to that.
Somehow Shell got a 2.
He's distracted. He's thinking about how if they're going to go after one of the leaders, eventually going to have to go after the redhead again, and he's not sure how he's going to deal with that. So he's a little off his game right now.
Okay, so then Benedict, Payne, and Winston, you got. Oh my god, I lost my train of thought. Fuck,
What
hold on,
do they
give me a
remember?
second.
What do
Give
they
me a
remember?
sec. I'm trying to remember what they remember. Holy shit! Oh my god. Hold on, 1 second. Hold on. It was. Oh fuck.
I like that we all glossed over learning that Benedict's not mortal, or not like a regular mortal.
It's part for the course at this
Okay,
point.
for the record, astral elves have seen a lot of races. It's one of those things that whether you were mortal or not, it wouldn't really phase Shield.
Oh, okay. I remember now. I remember what you guys remember.
I literally
my
can't
God.
tell the difference between dead people and living people.
Well, I'm somewhere in
you seem to
between.
be that dumb right now. Yes.
No,
Okay.
it's literally one of my like traits. I don't know the difference between living and dead people.
So
Benedict, Payne, and Winston, you guys remember that the person in that photo memory or whatever, especially Payne, had the symbol of Leviatar.
That's why I was coming up over here to Marianne.
Oh wow!
Mm-hmm. I wanted to talk to the leader of the establishment to see. Oh, hey, does the leader at least recognize them?
but does a fellow follower recognize them?
Yes, that is the secondary thought. So I show it to her.
Okay. She's like, who is that?
Somebody we need to find.
It's not very detailed.
Yeah, we're not.
I've seen a
artists.
lot of people.
I think they also follow Loviatar.
Oh! You know, there's not many people in town who follow Leviatar, well, aside from you. But I have heard some gossip lately that there have been some Loviton gatherings. Is that the denominator for Loviatar followers? Loviton?
It's been such a long time since I've actually looked at it.
Oh, well, anyways, I guess Loviton gatherings in the old mine shafts.
Where can we gain access to those mine shafts?
If you head to through the forest to the north, you need to follow the path past Atharia's house, and you will find the mines there.
Thank you.
She would give her a nod of appreciation and immediately leave out the door.
Okay. She'll give like a Leviatar parting, whatever that would be. I don't know.
He doesn't see it. He whipped his head around that fast because it's one of those things. They came here for info. They have their info. He just wants fucking answers. They were given a task to do to order to get those answers. He's like, fine, let's just fucking do this. He's kind of in a fed up mood because no one has answers. We're supposed to have answers, and that's what he wants right now.
I mean, it seemed like we would be nearing the end of the day by the time we got back. Right?
Yeah, I would say so.
He didn't give a time frame.
Yeah, it was like
well,
we
you guys woke up.
after
Yeah.
waking up. Yeah.
So then when you got to the barracks, it was kind of like midday, and now it's like the evening. So, I mean, you're already here at the brothel anyway.
That's what I was
Okay. Yeah, you never established a time frame. I wasn't sure.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Also, I would like to end the session here, if
Okay.
okay with you guys.
I was actually gonna ask the same thing.
Mostly because the next part, I have it planned out, but it's gonna take us more than 30 minutes to get through.
Okay. Do you feel like it would be better to have Sauce here as well for it? Or
Yeah.
do you want to continue without?
I would rather him be there.
Okay.
So next week we can do some like bonding together.
Next week.
Bondage.
Next week,
I mean,
no.
right,